Live, going live, baby. Let's go. Waiting for that green light to come on here, and we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are here for the final game of the round, which is the Brisbane Broncos versus the New Zealand Warriors. Obviously, I'm wearing maroon here. I'm wearing a maroon hat, and I'm wearing a maroon shirt. I'm obviously wearing a Queensland shirt right now. I'm a Titans fan, and obviously, preferably, we would want the Broncos to win this because the Warriors are chirping down right now. But this game, the Brisbane Broncos versus the New Zealand Warriors, it's going to be a good game. I'm looking forward to a good game here. Look, both teams aren't exactly fantastic, but the Warriors are playing for an 8th spot right now. But if the Broncos are to win, they go above their arch nemesis, the Cowboys, into 14th spot. So the Broncos do sit currently in 15th spot on 12 points. They have officially avoided the wooden spoon. They have officially done that with the Bulldogs losing their game. But if they win this game, they're on minus 256 points differential right now. The Cowboys are on minus 272. So if the Broncos win this, they go above their Cowboys into 14th. They'll stay there, and that's where they'll probably finish off the season, unless the Cowboys win and the Broncos lose and whatnot. But yeah, the Broncos are playing right now to jump their arch nemesis in the Cowboys. On the other hand, the Warriors, they sit in 12th position right now. We've got a lot of Warriors fans on this channel who are hoping for a good win here. If they win, geez, it's going to really make that top 8 race real tight right now. Sharks in 8th with 20 points. Titans on 20 in 9th points. In 9th. Raiders in 10th with 20 points. And then the Warriors, if they win, they would go up to... They would stay, unless they win by about 40, they would stay in... would go up to 11th above the Dragons. Actually, they're in the 11th right now above the Dragons because of the massive loss for the Dragons just now. So the Warriors right now, they're trying to play for their season. If they lose this game, they're Dunsky. They're Gonski. They cannot get into the 8, and there you go. But the Broncos are going to start off with the ball here. The Broncos do get the ball, and let's get amongst it, guys. Let me know your thoughts about this game in the chat. I'm tipping the Broncos win by 1. I'm tipping the Broncos win by 1, and that's a great kick from the Broncos to start off with. Is that a 40-20? Just inside the... Oh, my goodness me. It was just outside the 40 there. It's a great kick from the Broncos, but the Warriors will get the ball here 15 minutes out from their own line. Tanya Riane Pique says, let's go the Broncos. Get around the Bronx. Zach Smith says Anthony Milford for a hat-trick. Jack Dempsey says if Broncos win, it get 8 out of 8 this week. Come on the Bronx. Good on you, man. Also, don't forget, guys, I forgot to tell you, we're on 16 likes right now. The first thing you need to do when you get into these streams, hit that thumbs up button, and obviously subscribe if you are new around here. Harrison J says shit commentator. Oh, don't cry, big boy. Oh, Harrison J, you want to cuddle, man? You want to cuddle? Second tackle here, 30 minutes out here from their own line. Warriors with the ball go left-hand side to Adam Fanua-Blake, and Fanua-Blake here will get this ball out to the 40. It's going to be 43 minutes out here from their own line. Trevor Daly says Warriors will be lucky to win this one, but I'll be backing them. Exactly right, man. You got to back in your boys. You got to back in your boys. It's going to be a tough game for them, but in the same sense, you've got to imagine that the Warriors are going to get over the line here, especially with how much they're playing for right now. So Warriors here, they're 35 minutes out, 5th tackle. What I want to see from the Warriors today is just them being a little more consistent. In the same sense, we all know what the Warriors are. They're never consistent. But when you want to tip the Warriors, you always tip against them. And this is the reason why I tip the Broncos. I didn't tip the Broncos because the Broncos are any good. They have been better of late. They have been improved of late. But I didn't tip the Broncos because the Broncos are any good. I tipped the Broncos because I truly believe if you feel like you want to tip the Warriors, you always tip against them. And that is my standing point for this game right now. So the Broncos here will get this ball out to the 20, but I don't think anyone wins this game big. If anyone wins it big, it'll be the Warriors, but I don't think anyone does. I think it'll be a 1-point game either way. And the Warriors and Broncos usually play on Sunday afternoons at Suncorp, and usually it is a 1-point game, mind you. Creamy says, you already got someone crying. I don't know what I did. I'm not even streaming for like literally more than a minute or 2 minutes, and I've already got someone crying. To be fair, mate, to be fair, it's probably a Broncos fan who has been slapped up on the channel before, or Matty D's made a fake account. Malcolm says the Schmonkos. You tipping the Schmonkos for this one? Big call. Schmonkos. I have taken the Schmonkos, but I am it's going to be a tough one. Danny says BK's lost himself committing a hate crime wearing those clothes. Firstly, I'm a Queenslander, mate. How goddamn dare you insult Queensland? Secondly, Brisbane Lions. Yes, that's a bit of a hate crime, but in the same sense, they won last night, and I'm going to bandwagon them while my team lost last night. After the siren, I'm actually gone. So, but 4th tackle here to the Warriors. They're 40 minutes out from the line. Titans fans are eating potato and gravy chips. They're pretty good. Gee whiz, I'm on keto, mate. I can't eat that, but I feel like I want that. But I'm pretty content with where I'm at right now. So left-hand side here, it's going to be 5th tackle now for the Warriors. They're 25 minutes out here from the line. 3 minutes gone here. They want to score first here, because if they give the Broncos a little bit of a sniff, the Broncos can really start to hold out from that 20-minute mark, and that's a good take there from the Broncos, 5 minutes out from their own line. Thomas Rattenbury says the Schmonkos or the Gronkos. Now, Schmonkos just sounds funnier, to be honest with you. Like, Gronkos is right, but the Schmonkos just sounds funnier. Schmonkos. Ashio Houghton says I go with the Warriors. There you go. Good luck. It's going to be a big game today. Oh, here we go. Happy Farmworth with a brilliant run. Happy Farmworth with a fantastic run. Gets out to the 30. Third tackle here. I'm feeling this game has got a little bit of points in it. You know, I'm feeling like it's got a little bit of excitement to it right now. But Alex Glenn will get this ball out here to about 45 metres out from their own line. Right-hand side they go. Gives it off to Milf. We all love a Milf in our lives, and he's the greatest Milf of all time. But Payne Huss is away here. He gets to the 30. He gets to the 25. He gets to the 20. It's fit tackle here with the Broncos. What a run there by big Payne Huss. He gives the right-hand side. The Broncos have numbers out here. Milford, he gets it off. Kelly to the wing. Xavier Coates. Coates inside. Coates goes. He's taken down. He's taken over the sideline. Good defense there for the Warriors, but Broncos, they just rampage, and will throw the ball over the sideline there. Unfortunate there for Xavier Coates. What a start here to this game, though. Warriors have been on the attack, and then Payne Hush just gets a bit of pain in your ass. My goodness me, he just runs straight about 40 metres down the track. Couldn't find the pass there because the Warriors' defence was pretty decent. But Milford there, my goodness me, gets the ball to Kelly. Kelly, unbelievable pass out to Xavier Coates there, and Xavier Coates gets to about 5 metres out there. Do you guys want me to go through the team list right now? I can go through the team list if you want. If not, just let me know and I'll keep talking about the game. But I'll get the team list up here just in case, so that if you guys do want to know what teams are playing with today in their positions. But the Warriors are going to have the ball here. They're 10 metres out from their own line. Big Owls, I think the score will be 16-6. Oh, that's a bit low scoring. I've gone 25-24. I've gone 25-24. Mulgus says Warriors finishing the season on a run. Not usual for them. Usually this is when they fall apart, but... Actually, no, isn't this usually where the Warriors, they're usually pretty bad at the start and then they finish on a run? Isn't this not... Oh, Warriors going to knock the ball on here. Oh, Broncos with the ball. And they're going to be 30 metres out here from the line. Milfy, no, it's Albert Kelly. Albert Kelly will get to the 20. I'll read the team list out after this set, guys. After this set, I will read the team list out because I can see a lot of people asking for the team list. So 20 metres out here, 0 tackle for the Broncos, gives it off to the big number 8, Flegler. Flegler, 15 metres out, gets smacked down here. I'm feeling like a try is coming up here for the Broncos. The Schmongos, can they score a try early days here? Left-hand side to the Milf. No, taken down 4 metres short now is Hetherington. Hetherington rolls it back. Second tackle for the Broncos. They go right-hand side to Albert Kelly. Albert Kelly here gets it back here to Tessie New. That's a knock on. Sorry, it's Selwyn Cobbo. Sorry, I was confused there. It's Selwyn Cobbo. So third tackle here for the Broncos. They are going to get this ball to about 10 metres out now. Fourth tackle, number gets the offload away. Third tackle still. Left-hand side, they've got numbers here. Milf. Not a great kick. It's going to be a dropout, you would think. Unless he gets out here. Oh, my God. Don't pass it across the goal line. It's going to be Warriors. Oh, my God. He's going to be taken in goal. Ooh. Oh, he's lucky. He actually lost that ball. He's very lucky that wasn't called as a try then. They're going to check this. He lost the ball. But I think he's got his hand on it, so I think they'll call this as a dropout. This could be a try here. They're going to check a potential Broncos try here. But I think it's a no try. I'm pretty certain that the Warriors will keep the ball. We'll drop this ball out here. This isn't a try. God versus Broncos 24-18 over the Warriors. Tasmate says Broncos 1-12. Titans fans said I go 26-24. 26-24? Fair enough. That's a pretty close scoreline to what I said. So we're going to look ski here. What goes on. They get... I think he get... Does the tackle get made before he drops it? There's no shoulder charge, but I think he still touches it and puts it on the ground beforehand. Danny says Walsh got absolutely crunched. Yeah, Walsh got slapped up there. Walsh got absolutely slapped up there in that tackle. He got bloody shabbaroono, mate. Blake Huss's Broncos looking decent at the moment. They are. They are definitely looking decent at the moment. The Warriors have a game in front of them. I think you can't really see this. I'm pretty certain the ball will go... Oh, he's losing the ball there. He'd have to touch this ball first. He needs to ground this ball first here. I think he gets it there. He hasn't grounded it there. He hasn't grounded it still. If the Broncos put the ball on hand on the ball at this stage, it'll be a try to the Broncos. He still hasn't grounded this ball. He loses the ball. He loses the ball here, Reece Walsh. Does he put his hand back on it? They're still checking. This is very tough because there's a lot of players there. Harris Tavita, all he needs to do is put his hand on the ball here. I don't think you can... You can't really see his arm, his hand here. But I think he puts his hand... There, his hand's there. That should be there. You can see his hand. No try. It'll be a no try. So you can see his hand come underneath the ball and then pull it back like that. So that'll be a no try here, but it will be a dropout here to the Broncos from the Warriors. Pretty close there, though. Pretty close. Penny Moore says try. It shouldn't be a try. It shouldn't be a try here. You can see Reece Walsh's hand come up from underneath the ball, and then he would obviously grasp it like this, which would then be putting it down on the in goal. There's no knock on. Yeah. They're still checking this. You can see his hand come underneath it. Look for his hand underneath it. The whistle's been blown. Well, that doesn't mean nothing. What? What? The correct call is going to be made here in the sense of a dropout, but that's not how you referee. What do you mean the referee's blowing his whistle there so the Broncos aren't... What are you talking about? How the Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's probably going to be the right call in the end overall, but, like, in the same sense, like, it's the right call for the wrong reasons. But okay, at least it's the right call. It doesn't really matter. At least it's the right call. I'll read out I'll have to read out the team list after this next set. Someone's reaction says robbery. No, it's not a Broncos try. Either way, it's the Warriors dropout. But I'm just saying they got the right call, but for the wrong reasons, which is the question mark there. So left-hand side here for the Broncos, or forward pass from Milford, maybe? No, they're going to say that it was flat. So Broncos here, 25 metres out here from the line. Third tackle now, 15 metres out. Right-hand side, they go to Flegler. Flegler here gets the ball to the 5 metres out. Fourth tackle now. Fourth tackle now for the Broncos. They're 5 metres out. Can they score? Early days here. He goes right-hand side, Turpin. Gets it off to Albert Kelly. Albert Kelly steps on the inside here. Albert Kelly taking down 4 metres. Sure, he loses the ball. He loses the ball. And the Warriors are away here. Reece Walsh at 10 metres out. All right. Let's quickly go through the team list while we got them in their own 10 metres. So the Broncos team list, Tessie New as the fullback with Corey Oates and Xavier Coates as the wingers, Selwyn Cobbo and Herbie Farnworth in the centres with Anthony Milford and Albert Kelly in the halves. They got Thomas Flegler and Payne Haas in the front row forwards and Jake Turpin in the number 9 with Alex Glenn, Jordan Ricky and Kobe Hetherington as the back row, Danny Levi, Reece Kennedy, Ethan Baltimore and TC Rabati on the bench. For the Warriors, on the other hand, Reece Walsh, number 1 with Dallin Watiti-Lesniak and Marcelo Montoya in the wings. Peter Hiku and Adam Pompey in the centres with Harris Savita and Chad Townsend in the halves today. Adam Fanua Blake and Jermaine Tanoa Brown as the front row forwards with Jazz Tavanga in the number 9, Josh Curran, Ewan Aiken and Bailey Sandon in the back row. So Ewan Aiken goes from the centres to the back row. Wade Egan on the interchange here with Bunty Afoa, Alisi Katoa and Jack Murchie on the bench for the Warriors. So that is their team lineup there today. Back to the game now. And the Warriors can kick this ball to the Broncos, 10 metres out from their own line. Oh, this could be a knock on here for the Broncos. Could be it's 6 again here for the Warriors. 6 again for the Warriors, 10 metres out from the line. Jeez, this is crazy right now. This is a crazy start to this game. Warriors 15 metres out from the line. Chad Townsend with the ball. Townsend, he's got Harris Savita. Harris Savita steps on the inside here and it's taken down. 9 metres short first tackle for the Warriors. 9 metres short here. Left-hand side they go. Gives it off to Townsend. Forward pass maybe. Ewan Aiken. Oh, so close. Oh, he try. That's a try. This could be a try here. This is a try for the Warriors. They're going to call try for the Warriors. That's a try for the Warriors. Ewan Aiken scores the first try of the game. I did tell you Ewan Aiken's going to score in the game from before. But they're going to say this is a try here for Ewan Aiken. Just hits the hole and he just stretches his arm out here. I think they'll check this. But I think his arm is still off the ground. So the Warriors will score and make it 4-0 here. And this is so against the run of play. It's not funny. Ooh, it did hit the ground first though. Momentum might have stopped here. They will check this. I think this is a double movement here. His arm goes down there. His arm touched the ground there. I think this will be checked here. I think it's no try. I think this will be a penalty to the Broncos here. Yeah, they're going to check it here. It's going to be a penalty to the Broncos. Justin Sunderland says, good thing I didn't put first try to be less than 8 minutes. Got to put it on Chelsea tonight. Yeah, fair enough. I would too, to be honest with you. But I think this is going to be a try. No try, sorry. This will be no try. This will be a double movement here, guys. Because Ewan Aiken, unfortunately, his arm does come into contact with the ground there. And then he has to reach out again. So it is going to be a no try. There's players on top of him and will reach out. So it will be no try. We penalty the Broncos. Smithy Toilet says, why does the number 1 on the Warriors look like Harris Tavita? So Reece Walsh and Harris Tavita look very similar, to be honest with you. They do look pretty similar as guys. But, well, what a start. This game has been hectic to start off with. Obviously, we jumped literally straight from that Roosters game into this game. And this game has just been absolutely wild. But it is going to be 0-0 here. They will not score that try, and they will take it off Ewan Aiken, and it is going to be a penalty to the Broncos. Yes, warning, I do. And we did stream them last night. So 30 minutes going here, 30 minutes to go here, guys. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button. What are we on likes-wise? We are on 33 likes right now. Let's get up to 40 likes right now. We've got 67 people watching. Let's get up to 40 likes. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here because we pump every single game of the NRL on this channel. So absolutely smack it up. If you love your sport, we do Premier League as well. We've got 2 Premier League streams later on tonight. But 30 minutes to go here. Left-hand side, Payne-Haas will get this ball to the halfway line. Justin Sunderland says, wow, yesterday Chelsea were $1.75, now they're $1.85. Interesting. Yeah, strange. But left-hand side, I did see him $1.85 yesterday at some stage, but they originally were $1.75. I do remember it. You have to go down here, Tessie New. You've gone behind a player. Tanya says, I subscribe. Thank you very much, Tanya. I appreciate you. So 4 tackle here for the Broncos. They're 40 metres out here from the line. They're going to go left-hand side to Payne-Haas. And Payne-Haas is going to get this ball to the 30-metre line here. So it's going to be fit tackle now. Right-hand side on Matt D's create a fake account. There you go. So fit tackle here. Up it goes. And the Warriors. That's going to be a good take. That's going to be a good take. Warning, I know who you are. You are Mr. Matty D, and we're going to catch you later, you big sook. So second tackle here for the Warriors. They're 20 metres out here from their own line. 10 minutes gone. The Warriors go right-hand side. This is what you will see me get confused between Harris Tavita and Reece Walsh a lot in this game too, because every time Warriors play, I do get them confused quite a bit. Anthony says, hey Blaze. Hello, Anthony. How we doing, mate? Zach Maria says, let's go New Zealand. Oh, you're a Panthers fan, aren't you, Zach? So, yeah, this game wouldn't really mean a great deal to you. If you're a Titans fan, a Sharks fan, a Knights fan, or a Raiders fan, you absolutely want the Broncos to win this game. So, fit tackle here for the Warriors. They go left-hand side here, and Harris Tavita puts that ball up in the air. Do forgive me, guys, if I don't remember every single person's team. I do try and remember your teams if you do say it, and you are here regular. But obviously, it is very difficult because I do have a lot of people that come through, and I try my best, though. So, left-hand side here, and the Broncos are going to get the ball here to the 30, second tackle. League Zone says, I want the Broncos. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough, don't we all? Don't we all right now? Third tackle now for the Broncos. They get out to the 40. So they're going to roll this ball back here. Gives it off to Flegler. Flegler here. Good little run. Gets it to the halfway line. So 4 tackle now. They're going to go left-hand side. Gives it off to Milfy. Milf. Love the Milf. Tessie New. Good step around Tessie New. Still going here. Tessie New still going here. Could get the offload way. Still going himself. Here. Gets the 20 taken down. Good run there from Tessie New. Gee whiz. That was a phenomenal little run there from the rookie. But Anthony Milford here gets it off to Kelly. Kelly here puts the ball up in the air. Good kick from Albert Kelly, to be honest with you. And, good contest, Xavier Coates and Marcelo Montoya. But Marcelo Montoya will grab the ball there for the Warriors. Penny Nemore says, to solve your confusion, call them Harris Walsh. I usually do. It usually goes, here's Reece Harris Tavita, or here's Harry Walsh. So third tackle now with the Warriors. They're 20 metres out from their own line. Right-hand side to Watene Zelezniak. And Watene Zelezniak will get this ball out to about 25 metres out from his own line. Fourth tackle now for the Warriors. Gets it off to Adam Fanua-Blake, and Fanua-Blake gets it out to the 40. Here they come. Can they get some metres? Not really. Fifth tackle. Not a great deal of metres here for the old New Zealand side. Right-hand side, Chatty Townsend. Townsend puts it back into the corner. And Tessie New is going to grab this one really easily and just bring this one back to probably about the 30, 35 or so. He will take it to the 35. Blake Harder says, I really think Xavier Coates will be way too good at the Storm. Exactly right. I think the Broncos fans are delusional if they think that Xavier Coates isn't a good player. We all know that Xavier Coates can be very good. He was very good. He was very overrated a couple of years back, or he was very much a glorified interceptor of the ball. But I definitely think that it's because he's at the Broncos, he hasn't been able to shine with. You give him the Storm, he literally directly replaces Josh Adokar. He's alongside his Papua New Guinean brother in Justin Olam. They're going to have a great time there at the Storm together on the wing, and Craig Bellamy's system is going to be phenomenal for him. So it's going to be a 7 tackle set here for the Warriors after a really poor kick there from Milf. League Zone says Chad Townsend is playing. He is, yes. Tasman says they were saying Coates was good before he signed with the Storm. Yeah, they were kind of going off him because he hasn't been fantastic this season. However, that is because he's at the Broncos, a team that's coming 15th right now. If he was playing for the Storm, he'd be scoring as many tries as Josh Adokar does. But I think Xavier Coates could actually become better than Josh Adokar at the Storm with their system, with his size, and with his pace. You give the size of Josh Adokar, if you give the size of Xavier Coates and you give him the same similar-ish speed to Josh Adokar, and I can tell you right now, I back in Xavier Coates to be a better winger than to Josh Adokar. That's just my personal opinion. So left-hand side here for the Warriors, and we will obviously see Josh Adokar just not get up to it next year at the Doggies. Thank you very much to Zach Marino for the $1 donation. Every donation goes straight back into the channel to provide you guys better content. I do really appreciate that, my guy. But it's going to be fit tackle here for the Warriors, and they're 25 metres out from the Broncos line. Smithy Toilet says Olam's from Papua New Guinea. Thought he was Fijian. Haven't read up on him. No, Justin Olam is absolutely Papua New Guinean. But right-hand side here for the Warriors. Fit tackle, kicks it through on fit tackle, and Tessie New. Good take. He's had a pretty good game to start off with here. DJ says Olam is Papua New Guinea, not Fijian. Yeah, I know. I said that. I'm very well aware who's Fijian is not Fijian, my guy. So, third tackle here with our Broncos. They're 25 metres out here. Thomas says, Fremantle are officially done for the season. Well, Fremantle were never really going to do a great deal, my guy, but forward tackle now for the Broncos. They're officially, fair enough. But right-hand side here with the Broncos, they're going to get this ball to the 33 or so. And he says this game has been pretty good so far. So left-hand side, and Albert Kelly's going to put that ball in the air. I keep going to say Milford in the 7 because he's playing, obviously Kelly's in the 7, Milford's in the 6, but, you know, Milford's played a lot of 7 over the years. But Warriors here, right-hand side, they can get taken down 35 metres out. Dave Trav, if you want to know all about the $5 membership, you just have to click on that and you can see everything that is included with the membership. Things are coming in the future. I haven't had the time recently to add more stuff in, but obviously you get gifts and you get your name highlighted and it's obviously supporting the channel. So, but if you want to know more about it, you just have to click on the link and it will tell you everything you need to know. But third tackle here for the Warriors. They're inside the attack and half. Smithy Toilet says, yeah, mate, hence why I said thought because I went on him. You bloody tell him. So Adam Fanua Blake will get this ball here to the 40. That's why people watch this channel, man. I can tell you. You know, I can tell you because I know where all these guys are. I know a majority are from. I'll ask you guys if I don't know where they're from. But Justin Olam is absolutely probably getting. I've obviously interviewed him on the channel before. Very quiet guy, very humble guy, very content guy. But I have interviewed after him at that Storm versus Eels semi-final, week 2. Absolute Storm annihilation of the Eels back in 2018, I think it was. But the Corey Oates there, great take by Corey Oates to bring this ball to the 10-metre line here. So it's going to be a set restart here for the Broncos as well for, I'd say, offside, and it is offside inside the 10 metres. So 20 metres out here from their own line. Up it goes here, right-hand side. It's going to be Albert Kelly. Albert Kelly's been a little bit, you know, he's been trying to find those gaps nicely today. He hasn't really been trying to directly play the ball a great deal in regards to assists. He's been really trying to run the ball nicely, which is good to see. Raymond says, hi, nice stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. But left-hand side of the Broncos, they're going to get this ball to the 40-metre line here on the opposite end of the field. Here come the Broncos. To be fair, it should be a high-scoring game. Both teams have kind of gotten over the line, but both teams also have not been able to score. Oh, that ball was a peach. Oh, it's 4 pass. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky there. Otherwise, Selwyn Cobbo was going to have a one-on-one there with Reece Walsh. That's a tough one. Thomas Ratby said, I saw Tommy Turbo and Kmart last week. There is absolutely no goddamn way. Oh, that is a tough forward pass call to call here. I think that's flat. I think that's fine. There is no way you saw Tommy Turbo and Kmart last week, because if he is, the NRL, I hope they don't find out, because that would definitely be breaching their regulations up there. But 23 minutes to go here. That's definitely flat, though. That is definitely flat. Unfortunately, my guy, that would have worked telling us that probably like 6 months ago or last year or 2 years ago, whatnot. But the NRL, there is absolutely 0% chance that Tom Turbo would have been at Kmart. Secondly, Kmart's not even open. You have to go do the clicking. Oh, I'm in Sydney to be. It's no click and collect here, but there's absolutely no chance. And if that's the case, you've just absolutely thrown him under the bus. Because I'm very well aware the NRL watch my videos to make sure that I don't use copyrighted footage, and you've just thrown him absolutely under the bus. But I don't believe you. So first tackle, because there's no way he'd be that stupid. But that should have been. That was flat to me. That was absolutely flat. Digitates says Tommy is gone if he came up. Yeah, no, he's lying. Like it's all cool, man. But obviously, yeah. Chad Townsend loses the ball. Knock on. Unfortunately, the restrictions on the players would absolutely not allow that, which is why you've unfortunately been called out here. Stormfan says Haas is playing so good. Haas has been very good. But Haas is a good player, man. You can't be surprised. Can't be surprised. But Chad Townsend, as he goes to pass there, it just unfortunately gets tackled from behind. Doesn't matter sport reactions, the players are on massive lockdown still. Zach Mayer says, I saw Dylan Napa at Ohio, America 2 days ago. To be fair, Big Bubba Napa, he's a bloody traveller, that guy. He travels around and just tells the world that he's the boss. So 21.5 minutes to go here of the first half. It is still 0-0. The Broncos will get the ball here 40 minutes out from their own line. But, geez, Josh Curran, he's got a massive gash on the top of his eye there. Storm Van says, first time try score of Payne Haas. I think you've got to bet on Payne Haas, don't you? Because I don't think Payne Haas is going to score the first try. If anyone scores the first try, I would probably go with I would probably go, actually, who's on the right-hand side here for the Broncos? It's Selwyn, Cobbo, and I'm not too sure. So 21 and a half minutes to go. Who's on the right wing for the Broncos here today? Xavier Coates? It's Xavier Coates then. Xavier Coates I've got. I think Xavier Coates on the right wing here. Because Corey Oates, I think, is the left winger. Could be wrong. Yeah, thanks, Blake Harley. Coates on the right. So 8 from 12 completions for the Broncos. 7 from 11 completions for the Warriors. And the scrum will be fed here for the Broncos out the back. Gives it off here. They're 35 metres out. They're going to roll this one back here to Tessie New. Tessie New gets out to the right. He'll just get taken down here at the 40. Declan Smith, I saw sport reactions in Russia yesterday. It was so cool. To be fair, he's a big fan of Khabib Nurmagomedov, so you probably did see him there, mate. You probably did see him there. That definitely was sport reactions. So second tackle here now for the Broncos, left-hand side. And Albert Kelly, that was not good, mate. That was not good. So the Warriors are not going to get a ball here at the 45. That was shocking from Albert Kelly. Terrible pull. Database says, Big Papa Napa was in bed with my girlfriend. I'd thank him and tuck him in. Big Papa Napa, Big Papa Napa, Big Papa Napa, Big Papa Napa. First tackle here for the Warriors. They're 40 metres out from the line. Blake Harrison, that wasn't the play. He wasn't the play, mate. It was not a play there. There was no play there. So the Warriors still get this ball to the 30 right now. Can the Warriors get on the score sheet first? Obviously, they did first, but then the bunker ruled it away. But they're now 25 metres out. Gives it off to Josh Curran. No, he gives it outside, right-hand side. And chance here, Hiku. Hiku with the ball. 15 metres out. Tavanga will go off, and Egan will come on here for the Warriors. Third tackle now. Chad Townsend to Wade Egan. Egan here looking for to Noah Brown. Fourth tackle now. 12 metres short here. Here come left-hand side. He gives it off to Harris Avita, and Harris Avita gives it off to Ewan Aiken, and Ewan Aiken slumped down here about 12 metres out. Lost about 6 metres on that play. Jeez, he got crunched. So fifth tackle now for the Warriors. They go right-hand side. Gives it off. Up it goes here. Big chance here for the Warriors. Good kick through. Harris Avita knocked back there from Josh Curran. Oh, a knock on there for the Warriors. They could be checking this. This is either a knock on from the Warriors, or it's going to be, I don't know, to be honest with you. User 10s, can the New Zealand Warriors still make the 8 or top 8? Is it too late? No, it's not too late. They're not going to, because they're just not going to, but they do have a chance, especially if they win this game. If they lose this game, then no, they're not making the 8. If they win this game, then they still have a chance. Their for and against is pretty bad, however. You go and have a look at the for and against the Warriors. They're on minus 113. The Dragons above them are minus 108. But if they win this game, they go above them anyway. But they'd still be behind the Raiders on minus 85 in 10th, the Titans on minus 46 in 9th, and then the Sharks on minus 32 in 8th, and then obviously the Knights are 4 points, 6 points above the Warriors, so you wouldn't even be thinking about the Knights. The only teams that can be thinking about the Knights right now are the Titans and the Sharks and the Raiders. Daniel Bates says, Hasbulla can come to my house and eat my food as well. Fair enough, to be honest with you. Third tackle. Oh, Tessie New. Tessie New taking down 30 minutes out here. 19 minutes to go the first half here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new rent. If you don't subscribe, then Hasbulla is going to punch you in the face. And I tell you what, you're going to get knocked out cold in the first 2 seconds. So hit that subscribe button. But Broncos here, chance! Oh my God! Oh, Coates! I got it right. Coates scored first try. Xavier Coates on the try. The ball bounces up. It goes up in the air. And Coates gets the try underneath the try under the post. It will be 6-0 here to the Brisbane Broncos. And I did tell you Xavier Coates to score the first try. I did tell you straight away that Xavier Coates to score the first try. Daniel Bay, Tanya says tap restart. A Titans fan says yes, go the Titans. Daniel Bay says try time. Celestial Apaneru says how many points? The Broncos have scored tries. So it'll be 4-0 here with a kick to come, but it's right in front. Reece Walsh was nowhere near the ball there. That was terrible from Reece Walsh. He was nowhere near the ball, and Xavier Coates misses it too, but then he follows it up and then obviously scores the try. Jake Blank says, I tip footy and I have gotten all my tips correct so far, but right now I need the Warriors to win. Oh, it's a tough game, man. I tipped the Broncos. Obviously, if you guys want to know my tips, you've got it every single Tuesday or Wednesday, but Tuesday this week, you will see my NRL tips get dropped onto the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, tell you what, this is the place to be, because we do our tips every single Tuesday, and this week I've been okay. Last week I was 7 from 8. I'm usually pretty decent, but I did tell you Xavier Coates would score the first try hit today. Jake Blake says, for all tips correct in round 23. Good stuff. Sash and Kelson says, we aren't looking the best. Yeah, the Warriors not looking the greatest here. Not looking the greatest. Broncos have a good record against you, and especially on a Sunday afternoon in Brisbane. Celestial Apaneru says, who do you go for? I'm a Gold Coast Titans fan. So, Broncos here from right in front. Herbie Farnworth is kicking, and he's going to slap it on through. So, it'll be 6-0. Is Herbie Farnworth usually the kicker for the Broncos? I watch every game, and I'm confused. Is he usually the kicker for the Broncos? Is he usually the kicker for the Broncos? I'm not too sure. Might be just... I just can't believe Reece Walsh missed that so bad. No, he missed it by about 5 metres. There's nowhere near. It does make sense that Sarko does. Yeah, Sarko normally does. Yeah, God First Perseverance says, Bula Valava Setico, Toso Viti. We saw Ravalawa have a pretty good game with the Dragons, but obviously Dragons still lost. Mary Fakalelu says, let's go the Broncos. Senpai says, no, it's Stags or Asako. That's odd. Yeah, but obviously I don't think Asako's playing right now, and neither is Stags, so that's probably why. Well, that's obviously why the Herbie Farnworth is taking the kicks. It's just odd to see. Taylor Mutley says, why is the vote called the Brisbane Broncos? Because they are the Brisbane Schmonkos, mate. They are the goddamn Brisbane Schmonkos. League Zone says it's usually Gamble or Asako. Gamble takes it? I don't think he does he? I thought it was definitely Asako or I don't know. So Warriors are going to put that ball up in the air. Mary Fuckalele says, don't say my name again. Well, too bad. But it's going to be 17 minutes to go here. 17 minutes to go here of the first half. 6-0 to the Brisbane Broncos. Right outside. Don't spam Mario. You will be timed out. Be careful. It does. Jake Blake said, I think it's because they got the wooden spoon last year, turned 20. What? Why you think what's because of wooden? What? You better hello. 16 and a half minutes to go here of the first half. Broncos 6-0. 30 minutes out. Left hand side. Payne Haas with the ball. He'll get this ball out to the 44 tackle now. 4 tackle now. And right hand side they're going to go. Oh, I think he was going for 40-20 there, but it's just a little bit in front. So I don't really like that from Turpin, to be honest with you. I know it goes out. I know I understand that he's trying to get the field positioning there, but in the same sense, like, I don't really like that. If he was about 2 metres short, 2 metres earlier, he would have got a 40-20 there. Daniel Bates says, Broncos be bucking at last. Must be due to the Haas. Well, they are 15th. They are going to kick away from 15th if they win this one and put the Cowboys into second last. League says Albert Kelly is a 7. I'm very well aware. Raven Constantin says, are you doing the soccer stream later? Yes, I will be doing Tottenham versus Wolves, and I will be doing Arsenal versus Chelsea. US says, hi, BKRmy and New Zealand Warriors. Well, right now they're not looking good, and that's a knock-on from the New Zealand Warriors too. 25 minutes out. Broncos really crunching them here. Broncos doing pretty well right now. Broncos doing pretty well right now. No, don't challenge that. That's obviously a knock-on. Don't challenge that. Don't challenge that. Don't challenge that, Warriors. That's a knock-on. Don't challenge it. And, yeah, it's not a knock-on, but it's a bad play, the ball, absolutely. Rena Anderson says, go the Broncos. Getting around the Bronx here. Well, they're 25 minutes out, and they've got a really, really, really big chance here. Mary, please keep the chat related to the game. I'm going to have to time you out. Please keep it related to the game, please. So we'll see in 5 minutes. But 10 from 15 completions for the Broncos. Not too bad. Shamala says Broncos are shit. Well, there's a reason why this poster is there. But Albert Kelly here, 25 minutes out. He's going to roll this bad boy right on back here. And they're going to roll this out to the right-hand side. They've actually got some numbers here. Kelly really is running the line today. Gets it to about 20 minutes out. The old ex-Gold Coast Titan here. So left-hand side, they're going to go, close to a bad play the ball there from the Broncos. Yikes. I'm surprised they didn't call that. I'm surprised they didn't call that as a penalty considering they called the last one as the Warriors. So left-hand side they go, gives it off to Milford. Milford here, Herbie Farnworth. Good run, but he gets taken down 5 minutes short of the line. 3rd tackle for the Broncos. That's a set restart. That's a set restart, surely. No, apparently not. So Milford here gets the ball off to Flegler, and Flegler inside the 10 right now. 4 tackle for the old Fleggy McFleg. Right-hand side, Turpin to Albert Kelly. Albert Kelly gets it off to Milford. Milford steps around here. Milford steps around. Right-hand side, Xavier Coates for a double. Try time. Booshka! Boom, 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 boom! Broncos, 2 tries there, and will lead 10-0 here with a kick to come. Brisbane Broncos go up 10-0 here with 14 minutes to go, and Xavier Coates, great finish there, and what a pass from the MILF of all the MILFs. We all love a good MILF in our life, and MILF has passed an absolute buddy perler of a ball to Xavier Coates from the sideline, and Xavier Coates has gone 1-2, buddy 1-2-3, let's go. Hat trick coming up potentially for the old Xavier Coates here, but the Broncos crunching the Warriors right now. Crunching them. Knowledge Rodriguez says Milford 2 try assists already. The MILF, mate, we all love a MILF in our lives. We all love a MILF in our life. And I tell you what, he's a bloody good MILF, this one. T. Wahari says, let's go. The Warriors not looking good right now, Wahari. Not looking good. Jake Blake says, I will like it if the Bulldogs win the premiership this year. They're not going to win nothing next year because the Bulldogs are terrible. Cats the best. Let's go. The Warriors, please win. Shemaya says Sevilla left the Broncos. He did. He's at the Panthers right now, but he goes to the Dogs next year. Zenpai says, all the Warriors fans in the chat, Warriors 44-26. Yeah, fair enough. So, 4th career double there for Coates. Just remember, Broncos fans, you said that he was shit, and then he went to the Storm. Titans fans says, look who's winning. I know, I told you Broncos would win, but it's still early days. There's still 50 minutes to go. It's still a long way to go here. Sergeant Kelsey's where they're going to flog us. They're not going to flog you. The Warriors won't get beaten by too much, but the Broncos are looking pretty good right now. And Farnworth is going to slap that bad boy right on through it from the sideline. Wow, mama. That'll be a 12-0 ball game here. That's a 12-0 ball game. It's a 12-0 bloody ball game right now. Celestial Lapinero says, is the first half, please? Yes, as you can see here. You guys, you know the live score is here, so it says first half on the screen. Down here, it says first half, 27 minutes gone, and 12-0 is the score. Senpai says, I don't think he's shit. I just think since the whole club wasn't winning, he wasn't in form. Absolutely. Knowledge for Lyrics says, beautiful kick. Fantastic kick there from the sideline for the Broncos. And, geez, Warriors fans, this is your 8 right now. You are out of the finals race if you lose this game. You cannot be losing this game here, Warriors fans. Warriors? What's the matter? What's the matter, Warriors fans? What's going on? Crusty Goals, let's go the Warriors. They're in a bit of a situation right now, man, but they're not out of it just yet, but they cannot give up on the next try to the Broncos. Zenpai said, I personally don't have anything against Coates. I prefer Isako, but anyways. You prefer Isako as a winger over Coates? No. I like Isako, but no. We're 4 likes away from 50, by the way, guys. 4 likes away from 50. Schmack. Right there, right now. Hit that thumbs up button. And if you don't subscribe, you will be cursed as being a Bulldogs fan for the rest of your life. And do you really want that in your life? I don't think so. I'm putting the curse on you. You will fall in love with the Bulldogs if you do not subscribe. So 4 tackle here for Payne Haas. He'll get this ball to the halfway line here. He was just hoping for a better second half of the Warriors. The Warriors always play 2 halves, man. They've had a shocking half in the first half. I'm not surprised they have a good half in the second half. You know what I'm saying? It's just a typical Warriors thing to do, my guys. So do not be surprised the Warriors come back and still win this game. But Milf with the kick of dreams. Get around that Milf. It comes down here and... Oh, good take by... Well, 10 is the less now for the Warriors, and they'll be 10 minutes out from their own line. Thank you very much to Declan Smith for joining the BKRmy and becoming a member. You are a legend, my guy. Obviously, every membership and donation goes right back in the channel to provide you guys better content. I'm in the process of getting a computer right now, and also... If you guys do like sports gaming, I am considering buying a PlayStation in the near future to get another channel up for gaming. But Reece Walsh is away here. He's away. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Oh, he can't get through there. It's 35 metres out here. That was a good play there by Reece Walsh, though. Oh, no, it was goddamn Harris Tavita. See, my goodness me. It was Reece Walsh. Oh, shit. But right-hand side here with the Warriors, they're now 25 metres out even the line. Hiku gets the ball out to the wing. There's a chance here for Katoa, and Katoa's taken down 4 tackle here, 15 metres out. So left-hand side here for the Warriors. They're 20 metres out. They give this ball off here. Chad Townsend with the ball. Townsend gives it off to Tavita. Tavita to Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh to Chansey. Tries the Warriors. Try time for the Warriors. Try time for the Warriors. There we go. Marcella, Montoya. Try time for the Warriors. Try time for the Warriors. Try time for the Warriors. Marcelo Montoya. But nice run from Reece Walsh. Broke away. He gets tackled down about 40 metres out, but they were on the run. They were on the grind. They were on the move. They get the ball up to the right-hand side there after some brilliant play. They spread it out. Chad Townsend to Harris Tavita. Harris Tavita, Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh out of the left-hand side there. And then we obviously do get Marcelo Montoya with the try time. Beautiful. At least we're in for a good game here, guys. We all want a good game. Declan Smith says, what types of games do you think about playing if you do end up getting the PS? Oh, we'd be looking at sporting games, obviously. You know, like Major League Baseball, the show, NRL League, Rugby League Live 4. Potentially the AFL to, you know, subdue some of the AFL fans on the channel. This is for, like, BKR gaming, something like that. But I don't know, man. It's just considering. I'm just considering it because I have plenty of time to be able to focus on YouTube right now. So I'm just grinding and smashing it. And with 10 minutes to go, you guys are smashing the thumbs up button and subscribing. But 12-4 is the score, and the Warriors get a kick here from the sideline. Sachin Gellin says, hopefully this can motivate us. I'm just hoping for a good game, man. Like, even the Warriors win, I'm just hoping for a good game. I don't really care who wins overall. I just want a good game. Who am I? Says Border Vanaka, bro. Do you think the Warriors can make the top 8? Border Vanaka, said Tickle. Probably not, but, you know, they still can, but probably not, mate. But to answer your question, yeah. Krusty Gold says, no, Warriors won't get the wooden spoon. Warriors can't get the wooden spoon. Bulldogs have got the wooden spoon. But Reece Walsh will miss the kick, so we'll stay at 12-4 here. Unfortunately, that will just float and say goodbye. So 12 points to 4 here with 9 minutes to go here of the first half. Jake Blake says, I am watching the game right now. Good stuff. Well, the best thing for you guys, obviously due to broadcasting restrictions, I can't show you the game. But the best thing for you guys is obviously listen to me as a commentator. You can put those bad boys on mute and then obviously watch the game yourselves. That's exactly what we like here. Kate Prigg says, Tigers got flogged by the Sharks. Unexpected. Not unexpected. Tigers are shocking. No, the Tigers are shocking, Kate. But, yeah, look, it wasn't unexpected at all. I didn't think they'd win by 30, but in the same sense, Tigers being beaten by 30 isn't also a surprise and giving up 50. I did tip the Sharks by 24, mind you. Oh, that's going to be out in the full for the Broncos. The Warriors. Oh, my God, they're going to get a penalty from the halfway point here. Wow, Broncos fans, your team is capitulating right now in this last bit of the first half here. Wowee. Levi Hawkins says Bulldogs are rubbish, bro. Wooden spoon and that. Well, I don't know. I'm not arguing that. I said the wooden spoon's got the Broncos. Bulldogs got the wooden spoon. But Levi, your team has to win today. Otherwise, a nice little membership's coming up from you, eh? Mr. Levi, you need your team to win today. This is a big game for you. I'm kicking back right now, mate. I'm kicking back. Titans fan says, I've got them on mute and just listening to you. Good stuff. Oh, the Warriors. They don't even kick the ball out of the penalty. Yikes. The Warriors get a penalty there from not being able to kick the ball out on the full, from kicking the ball out in the full for the Broncos, and then they don't even kick the ball over the sideline. Wow, that's just bad. Gone Hon says, which team that's going to make the 8 this year will miss out next year? Honestly, I would not be surprised if we're talking Parramatta. I'm not going to lie. I think they make it, but I would not be surprised. Knights as well, because the Knights are probably going to lose Mitchell Pearce, and I just don't rate the Knights. I've real Farnworth here, left-hand side, 20 metres out. I'd probably say Knights more than Eels, though. So 4 tackle here. They're going to be 15 metres out here from the line. Farnworth goes right-hand side. I'd go Knights mainly, to answer your question. If the Knights do make it. The Knights will make it. Unless they lose to the Broncos in the final round, because they'll lose next week, and then they'll lose to the Broncos. So then the Titans and Sharks could make it, mate. That'd be brilliant for me. I love that. My team obviously make the 8, and then obviously my mum's team make the 8. That'd be brilliant. But Albert Kelly, what are you doing? Got tackled on 5th tackle, 10 metres out from the line. Sachin Kelson says, God, we know how to throw away an opportunity. Yeah, exactly right. That was a great opportunity. Oh, your Warriors, but the Broncos just threw away an opportunity there as well. 5th tackle got tackled by Albert Kelly, got 10 metres out. Tumika March says, rather watch this commentary than the game. This is rocking. Appreciate you, dude. Obviously, we're having a good time here. I'm actually, the thing is, man, as well, is that I hope these streams are feeling a lot better for you guys too, because in the last week I've gotten onto keto and I feel a lot more fresh, I feel a lot more fit and healthy, and I feel a lot more happy with myself, so I'm able to just sit back and kick back and enjoy the time on here and be a bit more energetic, I feel. So I feel like when I've been on this keto diet, honestly, I just have more energy. I have more energy. I had shocking energy the other day, day 2 and 3, but from yesterday, man, I've just had so much energy. But Warriors here gets to the halfway point, 5th tackle. Titans fans said, hope Titans make the 8. Titans will make the 8, mate. Don't worry. Declan Smith says the Eels aren't looking good right now, but didn't play too good against the Cowboys and got slapped the week before. Yeah, the Eels look shocking this year. Look, I'm just saying, in regards to that question, I definitely think the Titans are going to be there next year. I would assume the Sharks will be at least around that point, but there's still a lot of question marks around them with Nico Hines, with the likes of Cameron McKinney coming back from ACL, and also the likes of Finnegan, who coming from the Storm as well. I don't like Storm players going anywhere, whether it's Titans or anybody. I'm not a big fan of it. You're paying an exorbitant price for a player that's playing well in a very good system, and they never usually play up to that price at another team. That's my worries with the Sharks. But the Knights, they're probably going to lose a couple of players. They've lost Connor Watson. They'll probably lose Mitchell Pearce. The Dogs are coming in for him right now. I don't know what the Knights are going to do in the future. Milford forward pass. Surely Milford forward pass there from Milford. No, apparently not. 5th tackle here. Declan Smith says the streams are always good to watch, Blaze. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. But the Broncos here, left-hand side. Milford here gets the ball on the inside. That's brilliant play. Broncos, Milford. Milfy. Apparently no try. He's going to be held up here. Milfy. We all love a Milf. Krusty Gold says everyone hates the Warriors. I don't hate the Warriors at all. You're just obviously competing with my team for a top 8 spot right now, bro. This is what I say every stream, guys. If you're a fan of the Titans, the Warriors, the Tigers, or the Eels, I feel sorry for you. I'm a Titans fan. We're all in the same situation, all 4 of us. Eels fans, don't even pretend you are in the same situation. But Broncos here, Milford goes over the line. The Milfy. Get the ball down, Milfy. No, it's going to be held up. Peter Higg with a fantastic hold-up try there. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness me. That's going to be very good defense there from Hiku to hold him up there. On fit tackle too. No, Milfy. No, Milfy. No, Milfy. No. No, Milfy. No, Milfy. No, Milfy. No. So it will be held up there and no try to Broncos. But yeah, man, like I'm not hating on the Warriors at all. I'm just a Titans fan, obviously, and also we've got a couple of people on this channel like Levi Hawkins who said that he's going to be a $5 member if the Warriors don't make the 8. So, you know, we also want that. But in the same sense, it's better for my team, the Titans, for the Warriors to lose this game. But I don't mind the Warriors. I would love to see the Warriors win a premiership, just not before the Titans, because I'm very well aware that would make us the last team to win a premiership. Oh, okay. KO just put me back to the Dragons versus the Roosters game. Nice. All right. K Pricks, I want Mitchell Pearce for the Tigers. You would want anyone better than Luke Brooks, to be fair. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The Tigers, they're in a mad situation right now. Oh, Bunty Afoa. Ooh, Bunty Afoa. What a big run there from the big bunt. You gotta love him. You can't not like Bunty Afoa. You just can't. Blake Harler says that was a good play though. It was a good play. Sport Action says, do you think Nico Hines is a dark horse for Dally M? No. Left-hand side here for the Warriors. They're going to go left-hand side. 30 metres out here from the line. Fit tackle now. Fit tackle now. Because Jerome Hughes would have taken a lot of his points away from him, mate. Jerome Hughes would have taken a lot of points away from him. Up it goes here. And also, Warriors can score here. Chad Townsend, the ball's not bad. It's going to be a chance here. Oh, it's going to be a dropout. Oh, it's a try for the Warriors, I think. This is a try here for Peter Hiku. Peter Hiku stops to try the other end. I think this is going to be a try here for the Warriors. The bounce here was horrific for the Broncos. The Titans fan also said, and that guy who said if the Warriors don't make the A, he will buy him and two of his boys. I think he was talking about his sons. A membership. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I've got a bit of a win-win situation here. But the Warriors might score a try here under the post. The Warriors may score a try here under the post to make it a 12-10 game, and they're going to check this. I think he said no try. Ooh, he could be offside on the right-hand side here. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. Brock Lewis says someone hit the ball out. I know, why? It's just crazy. But this ball, why isn't anyone trying to catch the ball is my question. Why are no Broncos players trying to catch the ball is my question. Because no one catches this ball. And then Hiku plays it off his shin there. Very good kick, to be honest with you, to try and get it back in for Chatty Townsend. Townsend's trying to follow the ball up here. The ball is terrible. It bounces away from Chad. It goes towards Selwyn Cobbo and Tessie New. But then Chad Townsend will kick the ball through here. It's off his shin. That's all fine. Everyone's on side. They're 10 metres out here. Everything's okay. They're off his shin. Now let's play this through, Bunker. I know it takes you a while to get it into your brain, but let's play it through here. So the Warriors here, there's about 5 Broncos players there. All you have to do is hit the ball over the dead ball. All you do, and Farnworth will miss that. They need to see it go over. I think this is a try here for Hiku. I think this is a try here. It's a try. I think this is a try here for Hiku. I don't know. Does he put his... Let's slow this bad boy right on down here. So Hiku comes over the top here. Oh. He knocked the ball on. They're saying he knocked the ball on. Was it... They're going to say no try. I don't know how easy you've said no try there. I don't know how you said no try so quickly. It's probably a... Was that a knock on? Was it as blatant as he just made it out to be? Was that as blatant as he made it out to be? Because by him saying no try so quickly and knock on so quickly, I don't necessarily know that it is a knock on. I'm not sure. It's tough. He called no try. So either way, they're probably going to say you can't overturn the referee's decision there. But that was very quick. That was very quick there for a very dubious... that is a very controversial call there. Whether or not it's right, I don't think you can overturn that from the referee. The referee gave it as a no try, so I think it goes up as a no try. However, that was very quick of him to say no try there. Very, very quick. Stephen Numbon says Brisbane Broncos win by 2. Got the mighty Broncos getting around all the way in Papua New Guinea, Mr. Stephen Numbon. The right-hand side here, Albert Kelly, he goes himself. He gets it to 35 minutes out here. Third tackle, lost the ball. Oh, it's going to be a knock-on. I thought he was going to call penalty. Brian Lewis says, how's it a knock-on? It's a tough call. I truly believe that the bunker will call that as a no try based on the referee's decision. But the Broncos are going to challenge this call here. Jimmy Bilson didn't ground it, but it was knocked backwards. But no, that gets called a knock-on every day of the week if that's what you're saying. Running high, so stop saying try in the comments, you bundies. Well, they say try at the time, and then obviously it changes around over time. But if someone says a try and it's nowhere near close to being a try, then yeah, you get timed out. That's a strip. That's a strip. Yeah, 2-on-1 penalty to the Broncos. Penalty to the Broncos here. That's a good call. That's a good call. That's absolutely a penalty. Jake Blake says play on if you just said that. Sasha Kelson says that's unfortunate that no try. Yeah, absolutely. It's tough. I think it's probably going to be the right call in the end. I do believe that due to the referee calling no try on the field, I think if the referee calls try, then if they had gone that quick and said no try, it would have been really dubious. But I think that they would call no try based on the fact that the referee went up as no try. It's a tough call, man. It's so quicky. Quickly is the reason why I'm frustrated here. Like, you take things so slow when we already knew it was an onside before. He took 3 looks at the onside, but then he only takes 1 look at the knock on, like the actual try. Like that's my question. Like what? Okay, so 3 minutes to go here. First tackle, left hand side, Broncos with the ball. Hit that thumbs up button right now, guys, and subscribe if you are new around here. But second tackle for the Broncos. They are 25 metres out here from 15 metres out here from the line. They go right hand side. Albert Kelly with the ball. Albert Kelly's got underneath here. Big run, 5 metres short here. Here's a chance. Here is a chance right now. Left-hand side, they're going to go. They're 3 metres short right now. Fourth tackle here. Fourth tackle here. Here comes the Bronx. Fourth tackle, kicks it back on the inside. 4 metres out. Fifth tackle now. Oh, that's a set restart, arguably. No, not going to call it. Kicks it through there, right through the legs. It's going to be a dropout. It's going to be a dropout here. Just let him know why you did that, Daz. I agree, but just let him know why you did that. Kaz of the Best says, when Warriors make it to the playoff, do you think they play better? No. They are making it to the finals. The only member says it's been a pretty good game. Yeah, it's been a fun game to watch. I like this. It's been a fun game. I thought Dragons Roosters was fun for the majority until the Roosters pulled away with it. I thought that this weekend has been a fun weekend, to be honest with you. A lot of the games have been a lot more reasonable in regards to the scorelines, except for the Sharks, Tigers, or whipping. Jimmy Bill says, yeah, that was weird. They normally look at that at least 10 times. Yeah, exactly right. So Broncos here with the ball. They're going to get this ball to about 25 metres out here. Tessie New was playing with fire there by going back and forth behind the... behind his own player there. Douglas Smith says, not even half time yet. This game's been good, to be honest. Yeah, absolutely. A minute 43 to go here, the first half. It's been fun to watch. Right-hand side here they go. And they're going to get this ball to the 10-metre line here. Gets it off to Albert Kelly. Albert Kelly gets it off. Left-hand side here. Herbie Farnworth. Farnworth steps inside. They're 10 metres out. 5 metres out. Farnworth still going. Taken down. 5 metres short here. Third tackle for the Broncos. A minute and a half to go. That's going to be a set restart. Yeah, absolutely Reece Walsh there. That's absolutely a set restart there. That was stupid there from Reece Walsh. So right-hand side here for Milford. Gets off to Tessie New. Tessie New, 15 metres out. He'll get taken. Oh, he lost the ball. And then Warriors knock it on. That's going to be Broncos set restart. Oh, hold on. Challenge it. I'm challenges from the Broncos. Yeah, first knock on Warriors. Yeah, cool. Good call. That's a good call. You got to really, when the referee makes a good call, guys, you have to commend the referee. You cannot blame referees and then not commend them when they do the right thing, because otherwise there's no point blaming the referees when they do the wrong thing. If they say the right call and a tough call, that was the right call and a tough call at that. But it was the right call, so you do have to commend them. Jake Blake says, well, I'm coming back on the show soon, maybe half-time. Good stuff. We'll be back very soon. What do you mean we'll be back very soon? We'll be here at halftime very soon anyway. It's only about a minute to go. 36 seconds to go here. Broncos, they could go for they shouldn't go for a field goal, but they could. Milford here. The Milfy Milf! Oh, Happy Farnworth gets the ball to the 10-metre line here, and he's going to get taken down about 8 metres short here of the line. Dasmate says Warriors fans are always mad at the refs. They are. It's why you just I ignore a lot of the comments. If it's a quiet stream, I'll reply to it, but if it's a big stream, I ignore it, because it's every team cops it. So second tackle here, 9 metres out here from the line. Right-hand side, the Broncos go. Turpin to Albert Kelly. This is probably the last play here. Milfy Milf. Left-hand side, Farnworth. Oh, take it down. No. Half-time. Oh, siren hasn't gone yet. No, now the siren's gone. The siren didn't go. It was a bit late, but the referee will call time before he plays the ball. So, half-time, 12-4. The Broncos will not score there. A controversial call, but probably the right call in regards to the Warriors try, but still controversial in the same sense. Broncos have been looking pretty good, to be honest with you. Milford's had a pretty good game. Rabbitohs probably look forward to seeing more of this Milford next year when he plays for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. I thought Happy Farnworth has been fantastic for the Broncos, to be honest with you. Xavier Coates, 2 tries. He's been good. 1 try in the post, 1 try in the wing. I told you Xavier Coates scored the first first try, and that's exactly what he did, and he scored the second try as well. Look, the Broncos have looked good. The Warriors haven't looked great, but I want to put this into your minds right now. The Warriors are infamous for having a bad half and then a good half. You don't know which half you're going to get that one in, but this half, the bad half was the first half, so can they have the good half in the second half? If the Warriors lose this game, they are out of the 8. They are not making the finals this year. If the Warriors win this game, they're still probably not making the finals this year because their forward against is bad. However, they have to win to keep their chances alive. So let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Let's go subscribe if you're new around here. Right now, guys, the Broncos are going above the Cowboys into 13th place or 14th place with this win. So Broncos, this is still a pretty significant result for you if you do get the W here. Yo, little cheeky W here. It's been a good game. Sasha Kelly says that was a pretty bad half from us. I don't know if it was bad, but it wasn't your best by any means, to be honest with you. It wasn't your best by any means, but I'm not too sure if it was bad per se. We're on 59 likes. Let's see if we get to 75. Let's see if we get 16 more likes before halftime finishes. We're at halftime right now. Let's see if we get to 75 likes before halftime finishes. Declan Smith says, wait, you going Tottenham and Wolves or United and Southampton? I'll do Tottenham and Wolves. However, I'll be also tuning into United and Southampton. They're both the same game, so I may as well just do kind of both. Declan Smith says, I think I'll be out for the EPL games. Well, Arsenal-Chelsea's not until 1:30 in the morning, but I definitely will be watching that one too. Trevor Daly says, bad half, good half. That sums up the Warriors perfectly. I know, it's what happens every week. You know, literally week in, week out. That's what we see. We see either the Warriors have a really good first half and then fall apart in the second half, like we look at them against the Cowboys or against the Raiders. Bad first half and came back second half. Actually, the 2 Cowboys games for the Warriors this year were perfect in regards to this. The Warriors would go up big in the first half in the first game, and then they got the Warriors were down big in the first game and then came back solidly in the second half. The second game, the Warriors were up big in the first half, and in the second half, the Cowboys came back and made it a tight game. Warriors still won, but made it a tight game. So this is the thing with the Warriors, man. You know, they're so 50-50. You can get so much different things out of them. It's tough to read them, man. It's very tough to read them. Very, very tough to read them. Oh, geez. So I made a bet before. I put $10 on a bet, and I had Roosters to score 1 or more tries in the first 10 minutes, lead at halftime and win. They didn't score until about the 13th minute mark, but my bet still paid out. So I just checked that. I just wanted to check my sports bet because I made a couple of bets here today. I don't usually bet a great deal because of history, but in the same sense, man, I put a cheeky little $10 bet on that, and it was, they didn't score in the first 10 minutes. They scored in the 13-minute mark, and yet I still got paid out on that, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Malcolm says, games should be ref by a person not from country or of either of the sides. Difficult to do that in this sport. Rugby union, absolutely, Malcolm, absolutely. But you wouldn't want to be talking about that, Malcolm, because I just want to throw this out there. The All Blacks versus Wallabies game, all 3 on-field referees were from New Zealand. Just want to throw that out there. So I wouldn't be talking a great deal about that. Secondly, a bit difficult in NRL because obviously the NRL has 15 teams from Australia and 1 team from New Zealand, and you've also got to play into part the pandemic right now. So yeah, look, of course they're going to be Australian. I don't necessarily want a referee from England. Like, why would you get an England referee coming? Like, it doesn't make sense in this sport. In rugby union, it makes sense because there is all these different leagues. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's all different teams from different countries. But in rugby league, man, there's literally 15 different NRL teams in Australia and 1 team in New Zealand. There is no bias here against New Zealand, mate. Sometimes you may think that. Cowboys have been ripped off a great deal. Titans have been ripped off a great deal. Tigers have been ripped off a great deal. Parramatta over the years have been ripped off a great deal. We've actually seen Manly, a team that never usually, Manly that usually actually get advantageous calls. They got ripped off of a grand final. You haven't been ripped off in a grand final. You lost that 2011 grand final fair and square. So that's why I don't listen to the Warriors fans always saying that it's hard done by me. Because the Warriors organisation, they are very similar to the Wallabies in the sense. The New Zealand Warriors and the Wallabies are very similar. You can't have the same amount of funding and financial support going into the Warriors like you do the All Blacks. Just like we can't have the same amount of funding and financial support going into the Wallabies because we have the Rugby League. And that's why we're so good at Rugby League. And that's why you're so good at the All Blacks. That's why when it comes to Rugby League, I don't get a lot of Kiwis talking shit to me. But when it comes to Union, I get a lot of Kiwis talking shit to me. Because we can't be good, better than we are right now. Because all our funding goes into a diversified amount of sports. We have NRL, we have AFL, we have all these other sports that are similar-ish in the sense to Rugby Union, especially League. But AFL also comes into play as well. So you've got to remember that we funnel a majority of our money into AFL and NRL, and Union suffers because of that. And that's why we don't compete with the All Blacks on that serious level. In comparison, we look at league. That's why the Warriors don't usually compete, because one, their organisation isn't really up to standards. They would have been good if Phil Gould had been able to come through, but unfortunately Gus Gould couldn't do anything in this situation with the pandemic, right? You've made a grand final in 2011. Fantastic. You didn't win it. It's very tough to be a Warriors fan. I feel sorry for Warriors fans. I want to see the Warriors do well. I want to see New Zealand do well. But you've got to have a decent idea about where this team is at right now. You've got to have a decent idea about what this team is doing right now, and understand that you can't expect unbelievably crazy things from them when they're trying to survive right now as a club, man. They're trying to survive as a club, and you can't really hold too much upset at the Warriors for how they performed this year. I tipped them bottom 4 for this reason. I literally said the Warriors would come bottom 4. People called me crazy for this very reason, that they don't have any home games. Unfortunately, they don't have the funding. They don't have the support. And players like Reece Walsh, he's originally from Australia, man. He's your best player right now. He's eventually going to go somewhere else. He's eventually going to come back to Australia. When New Zealand goes back to New Zealand, I can promise you right now, Reece Walsh will probably come back to Australia. And that's why you've heard those rumours about the Broncos. Now, last week before those rumours came out, I did tell you guys that the Broncos would come knocking again for him. They will come knocking, and I do believe that he's probably the team that he goes back to. But they'll probably be a couple of years away. But for the time being, the Warriors are based in Australia. So it's a lot easier for him to be around his family, be around his friends. He is not a Kiwi. He has no relation to there besides playing for the Warriors. And that's the problem as well. You need New Zealanders to come through the system for the Warriors to be successful. That's the problem with New Zealand. That's why All Blacks are so successful, because they take all your good players. They take all the best players. I'm not saying all the good players, but look at this. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, switcheroo. He's now at the Blues and potentially playing for the All Blacks if he makes it. I don't think he makes the All Blacks, but he definitely plays for the Blues. You know what I'm saying? So, tough situation for the Warriors, but it's just a bit of perspective. Levi Hawkins says, come on Warriors, now or never. Absolutely. And this isn't me having a go at the Warriors. This is me just bringing you into a bit more of an understanding about why this team, unfortunately, isn't as successful as they probably could be. It's just like the Wallabies. You know, Wallabies and Warriors are the exact same situation. Not exact, but similar. Sachin Kelson says, that was unfortunate that Phil Gould left. He could have turned our club around, sort of. Yeah, but he couldn't do anything. Like, you can't do anything with the club right now. In regards to the Warriors, you can't do anything because they're currently stuck in Australia. And that's why I feel so bad for the Warriors, because they're never going to improve, really, considering that they never get a home game. You never get a home game. Central Coast is not a home game for the Warriors. You know, you don't get home games when you're in Queensland for the Warriors. It doesn't matter where they are, unless they're at Mount Smart Stadium or unless they're in New Zealand at Wellington or wherever they play. I know they're Mount Smart mainly, but wherever they go in New Zealand, that is a home game. And they are very good at home. But they haven't had a home game in literally about 2 years now, since 2019. That's why they're unsuccessful, and they're not going to become successful until they can go home. And that's the hardest thing to watch with the Warriors. You know, so Levi Hawkins says his mum's a Māori bro, so he's Kiwi. They all live in Australia, man. You can, okay, if you want to believe Reece Walsh is going to be a Warrior for life, be my guest, my guy. Be my guest. Be my guest. Dustin Sutherland says next season hopefully it will be different for them. Yeah, but see, the thing is, it's different for them if they get home games. If they get home games, people aren't going to be calling me crazy next year because now they see what I'm talking about. Wellington Phoenix capitulated and didn't do well. They kind of did well towards the end of the season, actually, but still didn't do shit in the A-League because they didn't have home games. And they had a couple of games at home later in the season, mind you. Warriors, they were meant to play last week against the Bulldogs in New Zealand as their first home game back in 2 years. It wasn't able to happen. If the Warriors get home games, I back them in for the 8. I backed them in for the 8 next year. I think the Warriors make the 8 next year. Do I think their team is fantastic? No, but I think the home crowd will get them over the line there. I think the passion from the home crowd. I think New Zealand Warriors will be a top 8 team in 2022 if they get home games. But if they don't get home games, I'm backing them in for the bottom 4. I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. Or not bottom 4, maybe bottom 5, bottom 6. They're not making the top 8 though. They're not. That all relies on them getting home games for me. It does. Malcolm says, players in the Warriors want to be with their family. They're complaining. Absolutely, Malcolm. This is what I'm saying, man. It's pretty obvious. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty self-explanatory. And this is why I said in my tipping video. And then I got a heap of Warriors fans hating on my video saying, oh, man, you're just another Australian who hates the Warriors. Not the case at all. I actually enjoy watching the Warriors. The Warriors and Titans have a bit of a rivalry, but it's a friendly rivalry. A lot of Kiwis live on the Gold Coast. You know, every time Warriors play on the Gold Coast, we have, you're our bogey team. Titans always lose the Warriors. I appreciate the Warriors, even though they're not good, they still beat us all the time because they're our bogey team, right? I would like to see New Zealand be successful so that we have more diversity in the competition in regards to not just the Storm and the Roosters winning every single year. right? That's why I would like to see the Panthers or the Rabbitohs win this year. Panthers haven't won in 18 years. So Panthers fans, if you're arrogant right now, just wait wait about a month or a month and a half or a couple of years. And when you win the premiership, then you can be arrogant. But you haven't won a premiership in 18 years, so please pipe it down. You know, the Rabbitohs, they're a team that was absolute dog shit me growing up. When I was growing up, the Rabbitohs were coming last like every year. I remember until probably, I don't know when in the late 2000s, but the Rabbitohs were dog shit, man. That was shocking. And now they're good. But they've only won one time in the last 10 years. So winning for them would be fantastic. Even the Eels, man. As much as I talk shit about the Eels, like 35 years they haven't won. 35 years, it'd be good to see. I don't necessarily want to see the Storm or Roosters win it, but, you know, it's still probably going to happen with the Storm. If it doesn't, then fine. Any other team, I'm happy with. And I respect the Storm and the Roosters. I respect them. It's not a hate. I don't hate. If they win, I respect it. You know, it's all about respect. I respect their grind. I respect their professional teams, and I respect the way they go about their business. I know that some have cheated in the past. They have a really bad history, and they've actually built their foundations off of cheating. However, they're still getting the job done. We have to move on. It is what it is, and you move on. But they did build their foundations off of cheating. The Roosters, on the other hand, we all know there's a bit of paper bags underneath, but they still run their club very professionally. So that's my thought process, guys. So when you think that I'm talking shit, I'm not really talking shit. Simon Hughes says, no New Zealand sports team play off the season in any Australian sports league. No offence, Warriors fans are very delusional at times. Exactly. Well, I think they're not delusional, man. I think they understand deep down. I think they deep down understand, but they really desperately want to not believe it. So they just want to believe. You know what I'm saying? Assassin's Creed says most shittest team in the NRL is Titans. Okay, man. If that's the best you've got, man, I get way better than that week in, week out. That is some dead banter, brother. That's entry level shit. That's literally like what the guy had with the Premier League last night. Like, come on, man. Give me something better than the Titans are the shittest team in the NRL. Like, that's just shocking. Like, come on, man. Insult my team better than that. He's even deleted his comment. Oh my god. Brother, if you're going to insult my team, at least keep your comment there. Holy shit. Like, my god, brother. Like, give me something good. Better than the Titans are shit. Like, how are you, what, 10 years old or something like that? Skeptic says you look Kiwi. I'm not a Kiwi, mate. Obviously got the my daughter's Fijian, but I'm not Kiwi, no. Tatirio says I'm never going for Tigers, shit team. Didn't you say the Tigers will make the top 4? Trucking Down Under says I'm not a Warriors fan, but wish them all the best for the predicament the boys are in. Absolutely. Absolutely. Harry Jones says, sounds like you're a closet Warriors fan. Yeah, boy. NRL versus Super Rugby. NRL wins 100%. Kiwi fans have no idea. It's not that they don't have an idea. They just don't get what I'm trying to say because they don't want to get what I'm trying to say. You know, even with the Titans, if you tell me the Titans aren't going to make the 8 next year, I will listen to you. And I can understand where your talking point is. You have to have the perspective of being able to listen to other opinions. You know, I will bite back, but I hear you. But I'm also able to respond in a way where I think that my team is going to be top 8 next year because they probably will. They're probably going to be top 8 this year. No one wants to listen to that, but I think the Titans will beat by Knights. If the Titans get beat by Knights, fair play to the Knights. They make the 8, and then Sharks probably make the 8 too. But you just, it's entry-level shit telling me Titans are shit, bro. He's retracting his message again. Holy shit. Assassin's Creed, my God. Give me something, man. And then don't delete your comment. Like, at least let the chat talk to you too. My God. Zampire says, trolls this weekend, let's do something really stupid. Like, I like trolls, but, like, actually say something intelligent to get at me. Like, what is Titans of shit? What is Titans of shit? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the camera's falling off here. The second half's getting underway here, guys. What are we on? We're on 66 likes right now. 4 likes away from 70. Schmackety, schmackety, schmack, schmack. Let's go. Hank Q says, who's your NFL team? You don't want to know, mate. You don't want to know. The Detroit Lions, mate. The Detroit Lions. I'm a Chicago fan with every sport. Unfortunately, I was a Detroit Lions fan before I went to Chicago. Yeah, you can feel sorry for me. You can definitely feel sorry for me. Levi Hawkins says, we're just loyal to the soul. Some of you are. A lot of Warriors fans can also be quite antagonistic at games. I will let you guys know that. But it's just because they want their team to do well. But, yeah, you know, I have a lot of respect for them because it is difficult. Declan Smith, yeah, he probably is Matt D, to be honest with you. Assassin's Creed, brother. Like, come on, man. He hasn't replied again. Like, come on, man. You don't have to be sorry. Skeptics, it's alright. But the Warriors are going to get the ball here. 10 minutes out. So, yeah, we're on 70 likes. Good stuff. Let's keep smacking that one. And let's also hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. And if you want to see, well, we're going to be doing 2 Premier League games tonight. But the more times, the more people, the fact that you guys are really enjoying these streams is really good because it just tells me you want to see more streams and more content. But third tackle here, they're going to be Warriors 35 minutes out from their own line. Malcolm says retracting comments should be banned. To be fair, I just want him to say something good. I'm leaving him here just so I can try and hopefully see something good. Broccoli says, "Schmack it, schmack it." Warriors here. Chad Townsend puts the ball here. That's a 40-20 attempt here. No, but the bounce is an awkward one here. Oh, Corey Oates will get the ball though. He will go 22 metres out from his own line. Skeptic says I sub to you. Appreciate you, my dude. Obviously, if you guys have already subscribed or hit that like button, then it's not really for you. It's just reminding people who are new to the stream that don't know. Sometimes people don't actually know to subscribe. So that's why I tell them. And also, if you do not subscribe, guys, your team will lose the next 20 years in a row. So it is a fact. I've put the hoodoo on your team. And unfortunately, that's your loss. Ooh, close for 4 passes for the Broncos. So they'll get this ball out to the halfway line here. 4 tackle. Hank Q says, my cousin is married to one of the daughters of the coaches of the Detroit Lions. Forgot the last name. Well, good stuff, man. Well, you can feel sorry for him too because we are a shocking team. I've never seen us win a finals game. I've never seen us win a finals game in my entire life. I think the last time we won a playoff game was 92 or something like that. But Milford will put that ball up in the air under the likes of Barry Sanders. But the Warriors are going to get this ball 20 minutes out. It's going to be with Tenny Lesniak. I will be streaming the NFL and the NBA this year as well. Master Cats, do you have a soft spot for the Bears then? Absolutely, I have a soft spot for the Bears. Absolutely. I know they're in the same. I know they're in the NFC North, but if anything, we all hate the Packers anyway, so it doesn't really matter. AJLS, I hope you're watching this because the Packers can suck one. So third tackle now for the Warriors. They're 45 metres out. They're going to go left hand side. It's going to be Harris Tavita. See, I told ya, Harris Tavita. But the Bears are absolutely cursed. The Bears are absolutely cursed. So right hand side here, fourth tackle. The Titans are shit because they never won a premiership. Brother, come on, Assassin's Creed. Give us something good, man. I could tear that to shreds. Assassin's Creed, let us know who you support. I'll give you something. I'll let you know. Oh, that's 4 pass. Oh, Warriors. Oh, Warriors. Try. It's a Warriors try. It's going to be 12-8 here. I think it's a Peter Hiku try here. Assassin's Creed, give me who your team is so I can teach you how to throw banter and I can teach you how to sledge. Because this is horrific right now. So that's going to be a try time for the Warriors. It's going to be 12-8 here with the kick to come. Peter Hiku. This is terrible from the Broncos. This is probably forward here from Chad Townsend, by the way. Oh, I'm pretty certain that is a forward pass from Chad Townsend, mind you. I'm pretty certain that's a forward pass from Chad Townsend, but they can't call forward pass in the bunker. Not that they would anyway because they're useless, but I'm pretty certain that was a forward pass. But it's going to be a try time here for Peter Hiku. He kicks it through, and wow, Tessie knew that was shocking, my guy. It is a try there for the Warriors. Peter Hiku. It's a try. John Elway was the man. Denver Broncos, was it? Yeah, John Elway was Denver Broncos. I've actually got a John Elway shirt somewhere around here. Quarters fans that join and Broncos can see a try. I love it when that happens. Ben's NRL predictions, you're going to get hidden and you're going to get timed out and no one's going to go check your channel out because it's probably shit. So that's what you get for spamming. Tatiro says Tigers are cursed. They can't sign a player. Tigers are definitely cursed. They haven't played in the last 10 years. Yeah, Sasha Kelson says, watch Assassin's Creed say he supports the Storm. Yeah, I guarantee it. Guarantee it. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, Ben's NRL predictions. Your channel's probably shit, mate. That's why you're spamming. So, enjoy that one. Levi Horgan says, let's go, brothers. Get up. So, 36 minutes to go here. Whoa, sure. He missed it just. So, he's missed both kicks here. It should be 12-12, but he has missed both kicks. Hey. Jasmine says, I'm a bandwagon Patriots fan, but I would have been a Rams fan if they were in LA at the time. Are you actually a Patriots fan, Jasmine? Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, my. Wow. Hank says, Drew Lock is my Broncos quarterback from my high school in Kansas City, Missouri. Lee Summer West. Good stuff, man. Drew Lock. He's not been fantastic with the Broncos when he's been on. Kate Prigg says, Tiger Bro would be annoyed if he was here. Would he? Why? So 36 minutes to go here, and it's going to be Warriors with the ball. They're going to they're up into 11th place right now. They're up in 11th place because the Dragons are shocking, but they needed to they need to not lose by more than 10 here. The Warriors to go above them anyway, but either way, it doesn't matter. They have to win this game. They're down by 4 right now, 12-8. Assassin's Creed actually said Storm. Yeah, sure you're a Storm fan, Assassin's Creed. Sure you are, mate. We called it easy. Oh, man. You've been... I love when people make a fool of themselves and I don't even need to say anything. I didn't even need to say anything. He's made an idiot of himself. Right hand here with the Warriors. And the Warriors, oh, good offload there. It's going to be Chad Townsend with the ball. 40 minutes out from his own line. Left hand side he goes. Gives it off to Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh here. He's going to get taken down at the halfway line. No offload. No, taken down at the halfway point. But the Warriors looking a lot better in the second half so far. Just too bad Reece Walsh has missed both of those kicks, but Harris Tavita puts that ball up in the air. And the Broncos, Tessie New will get this one 5 metres out. 5 metres out here. League Zone says, Ben's and our prediction said that Latrell is a top 3 fullback. He's not far off, but he's not top 3. But he's definitely not far off. I would definitely take Latrell as a fullback if you ask me. But obviously, Trebojevic and Tedesco goes number 1 and 2. And then you'd have to argue between the likes of Latrell and Ponga and Pappenhausen for that third spot. It's not incorrectly, like massively incorrect, I guess. If you think that Latrell's top 3, I wouldn't say it's crazy. But also, I probably wouldn't put him third. Crossy Gold says, Warriors are the Wallabies analogy pretty good. You can have that, but you're still a hater. Okay, mate. Mid-tackle here at the halfway line. If you guys do love your Rugby Union International chat, by the way, do give my podcast a follow with myself and the Kiwi lads. We speak all things about Rugby Union in the international level, called the Rugby Down Under podcast. I might actually get a link to it and post it in the chat so you guys can check it out, because I think we just hit about 50 followers on Spotify, which is good to see. It's every Wednesday that it comes out, and we talk all things of the latest results and the world rankings and just everything in between. But it's going to be the Warriors with the ball here. 35 metres out here from their own line. They go left-hand side. Danny says Turbo 1, Teddy 2, Pappenhausen 3. You could argue Teddy 1, Turbo 2, and then Pappenhausen 3. Or you could say Turbo, obviously 1, and then 2, Teddy, etc. Brayton Westing says Warriors win will get me a perfect round for the second week straight. By the way, that was a very fun arvo of footy up the Chookies. Yeah, it was fun to watch for the first bit, and then obviously it blew apart a little bit, but it's still a fun game to watch. This is a fun game to watch. The Warriors away here. Oh, Harris Tavita taken down. 30 minutes out even the line. I got it right. I nearly said Reece Walsh, but I got it right straight away. But the Warriors here, left-hand side, waiting and gets off to Chad Townsend. Townsend in the air. Not the greatest of kicks, to be honest with you. Why are you letting that bounce, Tessie New? Brother, take the catch, Tessie New. Take the catch, bro. Take the goddamn catch, my guy. My God. He gave up a try before, or nearly a try before. Like, what are you doing, bro? Catch the ball. You're a fullback. you're a fullback, man. What are you doing? Try and see how I can share this. I'm trying to get onto Spotify here to do this. Sorry, guys. I am just trying to search for that as well. But here's a drop out here for the Warriors from the Broncos. For the Warriors here from the Broncos. Good little chance here for the Warriors to take the lead. Wowee. After the first half, the Warriors, Bunty-a-fo with the big man. Chugga, Bunty-a-fo. Chugga. He gets about 30 minutes out here. I just had massive deja vu just then. But 25 minutes out. First tackle here with the Warriors. They go left-hand side. Gives it off to Harris Tavita. Harris Tavita gets it off to... I'm not too sure. Can't think right now. Second tackle here. 12 minutes out. Right-hand side. Gives it off to Harris Tavita. Bunty. Oh, man. Half a metre short. Cairo says hello. Hello, Cairo. How you doing? So, easy try. Curran gets a try. It's 12-12 with the kick to come to the Warriors. 12-12 with the kick to come to the Warriors. Try time. Try time for New Zealand. Try time for New Zealand. There we go. Bum. Try time for New Zealand. Beautiful. Copy show link. All right, let's go do this one here. So that's a Warriors try there. And how good was that run from Bunty-a-fo? But yeah, Josh Curran obviously scores the try there. Pretty much right next to the post here. Honestly, it should be 14-12, but Broncos fans, don't get too upset here. It's only early days. Rugby Down Under podcast. One second, I'm just going to pin this comment in the chat. Oh, and I'm not going to... Yeah, I'll pin it. We've got plenty of members today. I'll pin it around it. But obviously go and join the membership for $5 if you haven't already, if you obviously do have the ability to do that. But in the pin chat, guys, do obviously go and check out the Rugby Down Under podcast on Spotify and give us a follow. Every Wednesday that podcast does come out. But Josh Curran will score a try. First try today with 54 run meters, line breaks 1 and tackles 24. Kiwi Lads says 14-12 to the Warriors. Hussein Musimani says 14-12. Broccoli Weave says Dogs would win against the Warriors and Broncos. Dogs are terrible. Makapaka says don't call them New Zealand, they are Auckland. Fair enough, Macapaka, fair enough, but they're also still called the New Zealand Warriors, so I have to still call them New Zealand. But there is chatter that there might be a South Island team coming in. There is chatter that in that not 2023 anymore, but the first team will be the second Brisbane team for the 17th team, and then in 3 years after that will be a second New Zealand team. So there is chatter. And Maurice Walsh is going to slap this one finally through. So he will get this kick and it will be 14-12 with 30 minutes to go here, guys. We're on 76 likes. We've got 93 people here. Let's smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And like I said, do not forget, go and click on that link in the chat, the pinned chat for the Rugby Down Under podcast that comes out every single Wednesday. You will love it if you love your rugby. Sachin Kelson says, I hope there is a South Island team. Kate Brown, Levi Hooker says, nah, when New Zealand, you jump. Katie Prig says, once Tessie New dropped the ball in a game and the next kick that came to him, he said, Xavier Coates, yours. There you go. Chris Fan says, no, they are the Vodafone Warriors. No, they are definitely the New Zealand Warriors. But the Broncos are going to get the ball here. As you can see, kind of literally like on your screen right now, that's not me who puts the New Zealand thing there. But, be my guest and believe what you'd like. But I understand what Macapaka is saying in the same sense. Adam White says, isn't it actually Vodafone Warriors? Well, as you can see on the screen, I don't make that. That is made. That is made based on itself. That's not... They are the New Zealand Warriors, but whatever. You want to call them Vodafone Warriors, be my guest. Third tackle here. The Mighty All Blacks is a waste of time having a second New Zealand team. Kind of. I do agree with you. But in the same sense, it'd be good to have a bit of a rivalry, you know what I'm saying? And then it might be able to get people a little bit more behind the New Zealand Rugby League. But obviously, we all know All Blacks is going to be the number one there, and so is the Super Rugby. But I feel like it would grow the sport a little bit in the country, especially South Island-wise. But fifth tackle here. 29 minutes to go. Warriors with the ball inside the attacking half. League zone so they can play at the Christchurch Stadium if they get a second New Zealand team. Well, there you go. So, Katoa's down injured here. He doesn't look like he can stand up, which is unfortunate. Oh, yokes. He's looking at his right ankle here, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get up here. This sucks. Macapaka says they used to be called the Auckland Warriors, but they thought that they changed to include the rest of New Zealand, but they are based in Auckland and barely ever playing around New Zealand unless it's a pre-season game. Oh, I know. That's why I said I understand what you're saying. Dasmate says their Twitter says Vodafone. That's because that's their sponsor. That's because that's their sponsor. That's not the actual name. That's the sponsor, Vodafone Warriors. It's not going to be the Vodafone New Zealand Warriors. Vodafone Warriors has an easier ring to it. Business decision, they are the New Zealand Warriors. But Vodafone Warriors is what they get called because that's their sponsor. So, 29 minutes to go here, but Katoa is down injured. I think he's not... I don't know if he's going to be able to play anymore here. Ooh. Oh, no, he's all right. He seems all right. Interesting. He had to be helped up there still. Someone who says, I think if another New Zealand team shouldn't be a South Island team, it should be at all of New Zealand Warriors go back to being Auckland. It should... are you saying that there shouldn't be another New Zealand team? So, Reece Walsh will put that ball up in the air here. The Broncos, they will get this ball. Oh, no, not gone from the Warriors. But the Broncos will get the ball 20 metres out from their own line. Macapaka says Bulldogs had a home game in Wellington, so we could see a game live. Thanks, Bulldogs. Yeah, I know they obviously did. That was meant to be last week, but in the same sense, we all know that wasn't able to happen because of the pandemic. But if the Warriors get home games next year, I'm backing them in for the 8. But if they don't get home games next year, I'm putting them in a similar position to what I put them in this year. I put them a little bit too low. I think I put them in 14th this year, but in the same sense, they're around that position if they lose this game. So second tackle here with the Broncos, they're 30 minutes, or even if they win this game, they're still kind of like 12th place, I think. They are still 12th place if they win this game. So third tackle here for they actually got up a spot because of the they've already gone up a spot because of the Dragons losing, but the Dragons are woeful. Stevie Olsen says, win or lose, still will be proud to call the Vodafone Warriors my team. yeah, I know that Vodafone Warriors little jab there. But yeah, good on you, man. Just backing your team. Just keep supporting your team. It's tough times. Obviously, it's tough time for me as a Titans fan too, man. We've been in the finals one time in the last 10 years, and we've never won the premiership, just like you guys. So at least you guys have been in the grand final. But Broncos here, not a great kick, but he hits it back here. Broncos are still going to have the ball here. Oh, this is a chance here for Milford. Milf. He kicks the ball over the top here. Oh, goes out the full, unfortunately. But the ball did bounce that away anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But nice little chance there from Milf. We all love a bit of Milf in our life. We all love a good Milf, mate. We all love a good Milf. You can't tell me you don't. But that was a nice little play out to the left-hand side there from the greatest Milf of all time. Jake Blake says, I meant Thursday night for the Knights vs Titans. What about it? Haruhone Wiparara says, we are New Zealand Warriors. Max Watson, yeah, it's like I don't understand this argument really for this Auckland Warriors thing, man. Like, look, you can't segregate. Like, there's no point segregating. Sometimes your fan base can actually not be as big as it should be, considering it's a whole country. So I wouldn't be segregating. I'd be really encouraging New Zealand as a whole, so you at least get the support of New Zealand when they're doing well. I guess I know you don't want the bandwagoners, but it's just a thing that happens. So third tackle here with the Warriors, you have to welcome bandwagoners. That's the thing. That's what you got to learn. When you're a shit team and you become a good team. Like, you know that you're a fan. You know you've been there through the shit times. It just, unless someone tells you they were at a game and they weren't, that's when you say, well, shut up, dickhead. But otherwise than that, man, welcome in bandwagoners because it makes your home games better, more fun, and it makes, obviously, a bigger supporter base. But Broncos here with the ball. Knocked back there from the Warriors, and the Broncos will get the ball here 10 metres out from their own line. Katie Prigg says Milford stopped kicking out of the play. I think Milford's had a pretty good game here today, to be honest with you. I think Milford's had a pretty good game. Simon Hughes, you are correct. The name of the Warriors are the New Zealand Warriors Rugby League Football Club, and in the next year or two, the Vodafone has been dropped from the Warriors. Really? Oh, that's right. Vodafone did stop. Yeah, that's right. Herbie Farnworth gets this prior to the 25. I remember that Vodafone had said that they're going to stop their contract, stop their sponsorship. But right-hand side here, the name rights anyway. Dasman says people are going to jump back on the Dogs bandwagon next year. Fourth tackle here, right-hand side, Payne Haas. Hasn't had a great impact since the first 20 minutes, but now that's a good run there. He gets us at 50, but still not enough meters here for the Broncos. They need to be making a lot more meters than this. So right-hand side here, Milford puts that ball up in the air. I think they said 130 meters for Payne Haas. Pretty good. That's pretty good from Payne Haas. Daniel Bates, I think if I had the money and time, I'd go see both teams really get behind New Zealand League. Mate, I was meant to go to New Zealand this year to go watch the Super Rugby. I was going to vlog it. I was going to vlog Super Rugby, get around the Islanders, the Chiefs, the Crusaders, the Blues, and the Hurricanes. I was really excited, but obviously I would have gone to the Warriors too, and I was looking forward to it, but obviously I couldn't because of the pandemic. But next year, hopefully if the pandemic, we don't have this shit, this bullshit. Hopefully I can go to New Zealand. I can do exactly that and go do some vlogs at Warriors games and have a good time there. But obviously I also want to smack out some local teams here in Australia. But fifth tackle here, I can't wait for the Fiji injury. Would have been in Super Rugby though, to be honest with you. Fiji injury was my team. So fifth tackle here, Chad Townsend puts the ball up in the air. And this should be a 7. Oh, Corey Oates, you had to put your foot back in there, but he couldn't get his feet right. So 10 metres out here from their own line. Stevie Olsen says the Warriors are stupid letting Roger Tuivasa-Sheck go. I would have paid money to keep his contract longer. At least Reece Walsh is a pretty good fullback. He is, but there's no guarantees he stays with you guys. I just want to throw that out there. Not now. He'll be there for at least next year and probably another year. But I'm just saying, they gave him there's no loyalty in the sport. I'm just throwing that out there. Lego says, great commentary, all the love from South Africa. Appreciate you guys all the way in South Africa. Hope you are well. Good win for the Springboks last night. Fifth tackle here for the Broncos. And they're going to go left-hand side here. Milford puts the ball over the air, into the air here. Big chance here for Jamal. Tessie New kicks it through. Albert Kelly's going to score a try. Albert Kelly with the pickup of dreams gets it one-handed. Oh my goodness me. Try time of the Broncos. And that was an unbelievable try there from the Broncos. Albert Kelly. He picked that up brilliantly. That pickup from his right arm, the one-handed arm, that was unbelievable pickup there from Albert Kelly, and he will score a try here at 16-14, and what a game we got here. But look at this. Milf, what a brilliant kick through. Gets it through. Tessie New following through. Unfortunately, the bounce didn't go for Tessie New, but he kicks it through. Albert Kelly comes underneath there. Unfortunately, Watene Zelezniak, it was very poor from him. He should have got there. Instead of that. But Albert Kelly will score a try for the Brisbane Broncos, and that is absolutely fantastic of a try for Broncos, and they will take back the lead by 2 points, but will go up by 4 because they are right in front for the converted try. But look at that. The pickup from Kelly is just sexy. That was just goddamn sexy. Albert Kelly with the pickup, and the Gold Coast Titans score a try there, don't they? No, they do. Huh? Quarters fan says, I never thought I would see BK celebrating a Broncos try. Did I really, though? Because that is the next Gold Coast Titan who just scored that try, mind you. Daniel Bay says, are Albert and Brian related? No. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so. Brian Kelly, Albert Kelly. But obviously Albert Kelly used to play for the Gold Coast Titans. He used to play for the Cronulla Sharks too. I think he went to the Super League for a bit. So Daniel Bay, where did Albert Kelly go? Was he at St. Helens? He didn't go to St. Helens, did he? Can't remember. Jake Blake says, well, best one-hand pickup in the history of the NRL. Oh, history of the NRL is a long time, but definitely a very good one-handed pickup. Lutimila Works says, let's go the Broncos. Well, tight game here. Still 22.5 minutes to go here. And the Broncos will slap it on through. So we'll be 18-14 here. And also, don't forget in regards to why I celebrated that try, I'm doing that for both teams here because I don't really care. I just want a good game, it is a good game. However, I am a Titans fan, so I would prefer the Broncos to win this game because it would withhold Warriors from pushing for our spot in the 8. Lever Hawkins, it was close to being offside, but I think because his leg is very much outstretched there, it brings him onside there. I don't think that's offside. It was close, but no. He was in Super League for Hull KR and Hull FC. Thank you. Yeah. Adam Noy says the best one-handed pickup is the David Mead one. Yeah, David Mead for the Titans. And that's not biased intended. If you don't think David Mead's the best one-handed pickup in history, you haven't seen it, or you're just biased and wrong because that was a great... I was there at that game too. I was on the other end of the field, unfortunately, but I was at that game at Shark Park when he did that. I think we lost by 2. Or did we win by 2 that game? I can't remember. It was a close game anyway. I think we might have won by 2. Stevie Olsen says, my favourite player is Brian to O. Wish the Warriors had the money and best team to sign him. Yeah, well, it'd be good to see, but obviously I think the Warriors need to be focusing more so on their halves and their hooker role right now. Oh, Payne Haas with a huge run. Gets us about 45 metres out here. Third tackle here for the Broncos. Danny Levi goes left-hand side, gives it off to the Milf. Milf! How good's he been this game? Gets the ball off to Herbie Farnworth. Farnworth here to the 35. Farnworth to the 30. Fourth tackle here for the Broncos. Here they come. 22 minutes to go here. It's a 4-point game. Right-hand side, gives it off. Here's a big chance here. Albert Kelly to Jordan Ricky, and Jordan Ricky will be 15 metres out from the line. That big back rower, number 12, gets it to about 12 metres out here. 5th tackle right now. Does make sense. The Broncos are back. They're looking not too bad right now, mate. Albert Kelly gets it off to the Milf. The Milf of dreams. He gets it off. Tessie New underneath over the sideline. Yuckies. Over the sideline. That one goes. Zach Marine says Wade Egan's a pretty good hooker. He's okay. Jared Ford says the New Zealand Warriors are sponsored by Vodafone. I know. I spoke about that. Catch the best says, please, New Zealand, we need this win. Katie Prigg says, Teddy, Turbo, Ponga, Mitchell, Walsh. That's the top. Oh, Walsh, too young. Oh, no. You can't put Walsh in the top 5 fullbacks. Too young, and also a lot of mistakes in his game still. Very young. Top 5 fullbacks right now. Absolutely Teddy, Turbo, Ponga, Mitchell, and... I don't want to include him. I know you guys know who I'm thinking about here. I don't want to include him because he's a negative defensive fullback. Because I would prefer faster fullbacks. But you know that Gutherson is the guy that you just think about being on the edge. But I don't want to put him there. It's a one-on-one strip here, the Broncos. They're 30 metres out here. But you can't put Reece Walsh there. You can't put Jaden Campbell there. You know, you can't put these young blokes in just yet. It's too early. But Chance Nickel-Clockstar's there. AJ Brimson's there. Brimson probably goes to the 6, but he's a fantastic fullback. Obviously, look what he did with Queensland. It's difficult. But Reece Walsh is too young, unfortunately. But you've also got Pappenhausen. Yeah, I forgot about Pappenhausen too. Yeah, no, Pappenhausen's absolutely there. So take away, buddy, old mate Gutho. Gutho's 16th, as mate says. Third tackle here. 20 minutes to go here, guys. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to 100 likes on this stream. Hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you're new, if you love your rugby league and your union. But the Broncos will knock the ball on, and the Warriors will get the ball here 5 minutes out from their own line. We'll get 10 minutes out. They'll go back for the knock on here. We're on 82 likes. Let's bang it on up. We've got 107 people here. I know some of you probably haven't subscribed yet, so get that buddy subscribing on right now. Luke Hunt says Hines. Oh, I wouldn't. I want to see him at the Sharks before I start making big calls about him being top 5 fullbacks. I want to see if it's system-wise. Pappenhausen could be the same, but at least he's played a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Hines is this year. You know, I want to see more than 1 year, really. So, Dasman says Hines is overrated. I think Hines has been good for the Storm, but I think it's the system. I want to see him in another team. I want to see him in another team. Pappenhausen, we're not going to see another team. He's signed to the Storm, so we have to go based on that. But Nico Hines has only come out through this year, obviously, and he's done a very good job. But he's also, been in and out of the 1 to the 6, and Pappenhausen really is their fullback. There's a lot of questions that I still do have. Connor Ash says, let's go the Warriors. Exactly right, mate. Oh, I don't know. It's a tough one, but very close game, 18-14. I could be close to my 25-24 prediction, by the way. I did say Broncos win 25-24, but left-hand side here for Adam Fanua-Blake, and Fanua-Blake here. Oh, good offload there by the big man. Left-hand side with the Warriors. They've got space galore. Space galore here. Pompey's at the 50. Pompey's at the 45. He's in the attacking area here. 4 tackle here with the Warriors. They're in 45 metres out here with the Broncos line. Reece Walsh to Adam Fanua-Blake, and Fanua-Blake, good run there. Gets to 30 metres out right now. Adam Ottaway says, I'm not confident on the Sharks next year with McInnes coming off an injury. And 2 players in Niga Hines and Dal Finnegan coming from the Storm. Reece Walsh, is that a knock on or is that a knock back? I don't know. Oh, is this a knock on or knock back? It's going to be a dropout to the Warriors. It's going to be a knock back here from the Broncos. So it's going to be a dropout, and the Warriors will get the ball. Yubbity Yubba says, who do you think? What a great name. Yubbity Yubba says, who do you think will win the premiership? I actually still don't mind the Rabbitohs, to be honest with you, man. I still don't mind the Rabbitohs. They had a poor call that changed that game. But in the same sense, you still have to lean with the Storm. Like, the smart option is to lean with the Storm. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Rabbitohs were the team to be able to put a real good test to them in the finals. Obviously, we'll be streaming every single game up until then. We stream every single game. We'll be doing the finals as well. So I'm looking forward to that. That's only 3 weeks away from the finals. My God. Gee whiz. We're talking now, aren't we? We are talking. We're only 3 weeks away from the bloody finals. Stevie Olsen said, I say Panthers will win this year. We'll see. Left-hand side of the Warriors. They've got a chance here. Reece Walsh gets it off here to Pompey. Left-hand side. Marcelo Montoya! Oh, 2 meters short. My God, so close. So right-hand side of the Warriors. They get it back to Wade Egan. Egan here, second tackle at the 20-meter line. He gives it up to Harris Avita. Chad Townsend. Chad Townsend. Right-hand side, Peter Hiku. Right-hand side. Try time for the Warriors. And it's going to be 18-18 here. And Watani Zelezniak's going to score. And why is Milford pushing him there? Why is Milford giving him a big shove? But that's a try time for the Warriors. That's a great try for the Warriors. But why is Milford shoving the player after he scored the try there? Why is he shoving Watani Zelezniak? That doesn't make any sense. He did say sorry about that, mate, to be honest. I did see his mouth move just then. Sorry about that, mate. But still, good try there by the Warriors. And it's going to be 18-18 here. But can Reece Walsh kick this ball? Can he kick this through here to take the lead at 2018? Because he has missed 2 kicks in this game. Right now, the Warriors should be leading right now by 4 points with a kick to come. However, look at that from Watani Zelezniak. I just don't understand why Milford just shoved him just then. I just don't understand why Milford did that. Yubbity Yubba says, Latrell isn't half the player Turbo is a fullback. Oh, yeah, no, you wouldn't compare Latrell to Turbo, but Latrell's top 5 still. Bowler Ty says 18-20 coming. Probably. If he can get it. Aiden Dusanovic says, hi, hello, mate. Zembai says, because Milford knows we lost a loss on a forward pass try. What? Tom Ford, that comment's not going to get shown, my guy. That comment's not going to get shown. 12 likes away from Hungy. Hunch low, but the Warriors are going to tie this game up right now at 18 apiece with a kick to come. But I'm just trying to figure out what Milford's doing here. I know he said sorry afterwards, but that just didn't make any sense. Like, Watani Zelezniak did nothing wrong. Like, he's just scored a try. Like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Sachin Kelly says, why does every Warriors game have to be close? Every game. What did I tell you guys in the first half? And what did I tell you guys all season long? In every single goddamn stream, I say the Warriors have one good half of them and one bad half of them. They had a bad first half, and right now, this second half, they're looking much better. This is just what they do. It's what they do. Nath J says Milford deserved a slap in the chop. Buddy, Milfy, we all love a Milf in our lives, but gee whiz, that wasn't a nice thing that Milfy just did. Yubbity Yubba says Milford should come to Para. He just signed with the Rabbitohs, mate. So from the right-hand side here, Reece Walsh, can he take the lead at 20-18 right now? Can he take the lead at 20-18? He will miss the kick. It's tied game. Ooh, it's a tied game. Let's get down. Let's get deep and let's get dirty here. We've got 15 minutes to go here. It is 18-18. My God, the Warriors, they're playing for their season right now. The Broncos, they're playing to get above the Cowboys right now. Their arch nemesis, the Cowboys, they can put them into second last. The Broncos, they're trying to get some resilience about themselves. They're trying to make themselves look better than their wooden spoon, the boomshka of last year. They're trying to get something going. It's a tough one for them, but the Warriors, they're playing for their top 8 credentials. They would only go up to, they would stay in the same position. Which is 11th, but they would be equal on points with the Sharks, the Titans, and the Raiders, and the Sharks obviously are the team in 8th. But 15 minutes to go here. The Warriors are going to get this ball here. Adding for Noah Blake as they have to about the 15-metre line here. Sachin Kelton says, I'm going to have a heart attack. Yubbity Yubba says, I didn't realise he signed with South, so thought it was a rumour. So who plays the 5 out of him and Walker? I think that Milford usually plays the 7. He's usually a halfback, normally a halfback at the Broncos, but he's been a lot of the 6 recently. But he'll go to the 7 and Cody Walker will play the 6, obviously. You don't take Walker out of the 6. There's no way for Milford. Milf. We love a bit of Milf in our lives, but no, absolutely. Cody Walker will go to the 6 and Milford will go to the 7. But 4 tackle here, and he'll probably not even do that. He'll probably be at the 14, to be honest with you. They'll probably put somebody else in the 7. I don't know, but I think it's a pretty decent signing. He's had a good game today, and I think that he could have a rejuvenated career at another team. And I think the Rabbitohs are definitely a good team for him. But I don't know if Wayne Bennett's still there next year. Fifth tackle here for the Warriors. Right-hand side, they're going to go. Things might have changed with all this pandemic stuff. You never know. But the Broncos here, oh my God, what are you doing? Corey Oates going to grab the ball, but geez, that was very close there for the Broncos. Oh, nearly a high tackle there, but they'll get this ball to the 15-metre line here, the Broncos. Macapaka says, wouldn't call it robbed though. Broncos have plenty of time to win. To be fair, you're talking about the 4 pass from 4, fair enough. Luke Palmer says Sharks should sign Corey Norman, to be honest. Are you drunk? Are you drunk, Luke Palmer? Have you had a bit too much to drink? So third tackle here with the Broncos. They go left-hand side. Flegler gets it out to the 44. Tackle here. By the way, guys, just want to throw this out there. If the Warriors get a draw, that is the worst thing. The absolute goddamn worst thing for anyone around that 8 who is not the Warriors. Left-hand side here for the Broncos. They're going to get to the 40-metre line here. 35 metres out. Their for and against is atrocious. If they get a draw, then gee whiz, they are in with a red-hot shot to be making that 8. They would need to beat both the last 2 teams, but that... Oh, geez, Reece Walsh with a nice kick. So if you are a Sharks fan, a Titans fan, a Raiders fan, or even arguably a Knights fan, you don't... Oh, no, not a Knights fan. That would keep them out of it. But if you are a Sharks, Raiders, or a Titans fan, you absolutely goddamn want them either to win this game or to lose this game. I don't care if they win. I don't care if they lose, as long as they don't get a draw, because their for and against is absolutely deplorable. And I think it'd be preferential for them to actually get a draw here. I think it'd be better for the Warriors. Titans fans says 26-24, hope not a draw, exactly right. So Warriors here with the ball. They're at 43 metres out here from their own line. They're going to go right-hand side. No, he kicks it on 4 tackle, Wade Egan. And the Broncos are going to grab this one here through Tessie New. Brings it back from the 10-metre line, gets it to the 20-metre line here. And a bit of a slow one there, but very close game right now. Just want someone to win here. Don't care who wins, just want someone to win. Preferably the Broncos. But the Warriors win, it is what it is. But they will not... Well, it will be a still tough ask for them to make the 8. But second tackle here with the Broncos. And the Broncos are going to get this ball here to about 45 metres out here from the line. Tasman says the Brisbane Ponies. Right now, it's at the halfway point, and Flegler with the ball. This is the game of the weekend, though. What a fantastic game we're watching. We all knew it was going to be a good game. Payne Haas here. Oh, Payne Haas, how good has he been in this game? He gets it to about 35 metres out right now. 35 metres out, they spread it left-hand side, 4 tackle to the Milford gets it off to Herbie Farnworth. Farnworth's been good too. He gets taken down 10 metres out, 12 minutes to go here. Right-hand side, Levi gets it off to Milford. Milford here kicks it. It's a big bomb. It's a bomb. Broncos hit it back here. Warriors get the ball, and they're getting slammed 5 metres out. The Warriors get knocked down 5 metres out here. Adam Ottaway says, how does a draw benefit the Warriors more than the win? Because you've got to remember, once again, Reece Walsh is going to be away. You've got to remember, the Warriors have minus 100. I'll tell you quickly while they're in their own area. The Warriors have minus 113. The Raiders in 10th have minus 85. The Titans have minus 46, and the Sharks have minus 32. You win the game, and yet you're still going to be significantly down in regards to your for and against. The draw would wipe out the for and against. It would mean nothing means anything in regards to for and against. You would still need to beat the Titans, and you'd still need to beat whoever you play next week, but it avoids any question marks in regards to for and against for you guys, because your for and against is the worst of the lot. So that means that no matter what, you would have to win more games than the opposition, and they would need to lose games. It would then put you into a position where if one of those teams does lose one of those 2 games, then you could win 2 games and go above both of them without even looking at the for and against. So that's why, for me, the draw does benefit the Warriors a little bit more than a win does overall. But that's just down to my opinion. League Zone says, how good is Milford? He's been good in this game, mate. He has been big in this game. A penalty potentially. Penalty potentially to the Warriors. Ooh, we're talking here. They're talking here. They are talking right now. 7 likes away from 100, guys. We're just waiting here to see if they're going to give a penalty. No, it's just going to be a tackle 1 here for the Brisbane Broncos, I think. Jar Love Sniper says, come on, the Warriors. We're just waiting here on the entry. While you do get your time to wait for this one, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, smack that thumbs up button, and do not forget the Rugby Down Under podcast. Go click on that link if you love your rugby. That we come out with a new podcast every single Wednesday. So go give us a follow on Spotify. If you love BKR Sport, that's the place to be too. But Broncos here, 35 metres out. It's going to be second tackle now. They're at the 45 metres out right now. RB4 Music says, how good has this game been? It's been a very good game. This weekend's been very fun to watch, I feel. A lot of the games have been. Oh, Broncos offloaded right-hand side. Selwyn Cobbo here. He's still going. He's at the 35. He's at the 45, and he's taken down. Someone here says, the Warriors' next 2 matches are Raiders and the Titans. Difficult matchups, man. Very difficult matchups. But the Warriors are the Titans' bogey team. Left-hand side here, the Broncos have a chance here. Oh, bro, you needed to pass that ball there. Alex Glenn to the left-hand side. They had the wing open with Corey Oates. who hasn't been able to get into this game a great deal. Right-hand side, forward tackle. Milford gets it off to Flegler. They could look at a field goal here. 10 minutes to go, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. Could there be a field goal right now? He gives it to Milford. Milford here doesn't take the field goal. He puts the ball up in the air. They've got out the right-hand side Xavier Coates. Good take by the Warriors. And they're going to get taken down 1 minute out from their own line. Stevie Olden says, I'm like on the edge of my seat. Come on, the Warriors. Yeah, what an exciting game we have to finish off the round. My goodness me. We have 2 Premier League streams we're going to be doing tonight, but gee whiz, what a way to finish off the NRL for week number 23. Gee whiz, we are very close to the end here. So the Warriors here, they're 20 metres out, or 15 metres out from their own line. 4 tackle. Yikes, they're not making any metres here. Warriors in a bit of a situation right now. 4 tackle. They're at the 20-metre line, and Adam Fanua-Blake will get taken down here. 25 metres out. 5th tackle now. 9.5 minutes to go here. Malcolm says, hopefully the ref bound the Warriors. Now, Dasmate says, go subscribe or your team will lose for 10 years. You're absolutely right. Your team will lose for the next 10 years straight if you do not subscribe. But the Broncos, good field position here. They're going to get the ball at the 30-metre line. They're going to go left-hand side here. It's got Milfy. Oh, no, it's Tessie New. Sorry, Tessie New brings the ball out to the 40-metre line here. He's at the 40-metre line on his own side of the field. Arcrow says Warriors should win. I don't know right now, man. The Broncos are in the ascendancy. They've got the ball possession. They've got the advantage in regards to ball position on the field. And I tell you what, it's going to be tough here for the Warriors if the Broncos decide to go for a field goal right now, which they can do. But if the Broncos go for a field goal, they need to make sure they kick it, because if they don't kick it, it could be a 7-tackle set for the Warriors, which really, really, really would hurt them, the Broncos. So 4 tackle now here. Left-hand side, Albert Kelly gets on to Payne Haas, and Payne Haas runs the ball straight. He's at the 20-metre line here. 5th tackle. Do the Broncos take a field goal here? You do have Albert Kelly sitting behind. Albert Kelly can kick a field goal, but Levi gets it off to Milford instead. Goes left-hand side. He puts the ball up in the air. Big chance here. Corey Oates comes through. He's knocked it back here. Broncos knocked it back. It's going to be a try for Milford. Oh! It's a try for Milford. It's going to be 22-6, 22-18 here with the kick to come. Broncos do score. Anthony Milford. We all love a Milf in our life. And the Milfy Milf. He scores a try. 22-18 with 8 minutes 20 to go. Anthony Milford, the future Rabbitoh from next year, will score a try. Still 8 minutes to go here in the game. But Warriors fans, this is the time that you start to get a little bit nervous right now. This is your season on the line. It's not game over yet. I called 25-24 before the game started. I definitely still think the Warriors could score a try. But my goodness me, the Broncos, they put it over the line and they do lead by 4 points with a kick to come. Moronic Douchebaggery says, come on Warriors, 4 in a row since 1908. What? Declan Smith says, me and my homies love the MILF. Yeah, we got to love a bit of the MILF, mate. You can't not love the MILF in your life. Jack James says, yes, Milford, let's go. Mary says, let's go, 22-18. Boxstar says, let's go. Young Never says, damn, it's been a good game, eh? Been the game of the round. Cindy Gooch says, go the Warriors. Not game over just yet, guys. Plenty of time to go. Don't worry, Warriors fans. Plenty of time to go here. Do not stress. But 1 try, 3 try assists, 2 line break assists, 4 tackle busts, and 11 attacking kicks. Anthony Milford, what a bloody game that he has had. He's definitely man of the match for the Broncos so far. Mickle says Broncos and Warriors drew in 2019, 18-18. I know, I was there, mate. I was at that game. I vlogged that game. The vlog is on the channel of when I was there at that game in 18-18 against the for Broncos Warriors at Suncorp Stadium. But Milford just scored, so it isn't tied. But when I started writing this, it was 18-18. Fair enough, mate, but I was at that game. I vlogged it. Zenpai says, blame the MILF Warriors. Mate, it's always the MILF's fault, mate. It's always a MILF's fault. It's always the MILF's fault. But gee whiz, this is a bloody good game right now. And the MILF has scored his first try since round 2 last season. Buddy, gee whiz, how good's a MILF in your life? Tripadali says, I'm on the edge of my seat now, fingers and toes crossed. Come on, no Warriors. Josh Curran's come off here with an injury. That's not good. Josh Curran's had a very good season for the Warriors, in my personal opinion. Luke Palmer says, I want to invite Milf for dinner. We all love a bit of Milf at the dinner table, mate. Malcolm says, ref must have bet the pony. Okay, here we go. Don't blame the referee, mate. The Broncos have just come home and strong here, but there's 7 minutes to go here in the game. Ao Crow says, I was there with Sean Johnson, scored that runaway at Suncorp 2. That was a good game. That was that 25-24 as well? I think Warriors won that 25-24. I can't remember. But, yeah. That was a good game too. Tammy Sever says, hey, Blaze, thoughts on Latrell and Milfy? Mate, buddy, Milfy, you can't complain a bit of Milfy in your life, mate. That's all you got to say. Herbie Farnworth here, though. 7 minutes to go. Can they make it a 6-point game right now? 6-point game on the cards. Here he goes, Herbie Farnworth. It's not a difficult kick. He will slap it on through. Right on over the black dot. And it is with 7 minutes to go. The Broncos leading 24-18. Now, while we wait here for the kickoff, guys, go and hit that subscribe button. Go and smack that thumbs up button. We did hit 100, so now we're keeping on grinding. But Milford there, what a bloody kick through as well. They hit it back through Corey Oates. He gets it back to Herbie Farnworth, and Farnworth gets the assist for the Milf of Milfs. Jaden Anton says, Milford wins, wind back the clock. Exactly right. Jar Love Sniper says Warriors have had tight games, bro. Every game for the Warriors is tight. Yeah, absolutely. Every game for the Warriors is very, very tight. The Fonterra Manson, 3 more rounds to a final footy. Actually, 2 more rounds, mate. This is the third last round, but there's only 7 more minutes left of this round, mate, unless we go to extra time. But only really 2 more rounds, man, which is next week. Going to be a huge couple of weeks, man, especially with the Titans playing the Knights next week on Thursday night. My goodness me, that's going to be a very big stream here on Thursday night on BKR Sports. So, buddy, gee whiz, you definitely want to be here with that one. Titans versus Knights will define a lot. If the Titans beat the Knights, it's very tough for the other teams below them to get out into the top 8 this year. But right-hand side here, it's going to be Broncos. Third tackle, 45 minutes out here from their own line. Jack Lewis says his game is over. Anybody who thinks the Warriors will win, it's gone. Your comment's gone. So 4 tackle now at about the halfway point. 6.5 minutes to go here. Daniel Levi rolls it right-hand side. Albert Kelly. No, he doesn't pass it. Albert Kelly. Good run there from Levi, though. If they want to go, they're not going to go for a field goal here. So fifth tackle here, Milf. He puts the ball up in the air. Difficult kick to take here. Ooh, it's not a spiral. I don't know why they're talking about spiral in the commentary. But Henny Zalesniak will get the ball here. 15 metres out from their own line. Dasmate says, I think preseason I said Cowboys 15th and Broncos 14th. I think I said Broncos 13th. So I'm close. Oh, no, I said Warriors. Actually, yeah, I said Warriors 14th and Broncos 13th, yeah. So not great. Well, we're kind of okay with the Warriors and kind of okay with the Broncos, so I'll take it. Third tackle here for the Warriors. They're 30 metres out of the line, but if the Knights come 8th and the Titans come 7th, I've got that spot on. So third tackle here for the Warriors. Right-hand side, Chad Townsend gets the ball out to the wing. Oh, close to a 4 pass there. Close to a 4 pass, but Watini Selesniak's going to get this. He's going to bring it back in field, and Flegler's going to absolutely slap him in the tackle. It's going to be 4 tackle here, 40 metres out from their own line. Justin Sunderland says, just woke up from a nap. Don't know how you do it, man. Man, you've missed out on an absolute ripper game, mate. You've missed out on probably the best game we've seen in a couple of weeks, to be honest with you. 24-18 here to the Broncos. They're going to go left-hand side. Xavier Coates brings this one back to the 15, brings it back to the 20, and he's been crunched down there by Bunty Afoa and the likes. Now, Zempai says Cowboys have the Dragons and Manly. Yeah, but no one really cares about what they're doing right now because they are shocking. But first tackle, he's been crunching the tackle there. Beautiful hit there from Peter Hiku. And Selwyn Cobbo's been taken down 15 metres out from his own line. Stevie Olsen says, I can't wait for Sean Johnson to come back to the Warriors. Yeah, it should be interesting, mate, but obviously the home games next year is the big question mark for me. So 5 minutes to go here. Third tackle, Broncos with the ball. And Farnworth is injured here. He's just slowing down the play right now, though, arguably. Tame Turbo says, how has Walsh been this game? He's missed 2 kicks, to be honest with you. So he's missed 2 kicks, which would have been 24-22. Well, actually, has he missed 3 kicks? Am I not doing the math right here? How many tries have the Warriors scored in this game? Have they scored 2 or 3 tries? Because he might have missed 3 kicks here. Let me just quickly go have a look. The Warriors have scored. I think the Warriors. It's play on. It's fine here. The Warriors have scored. Wow, Warriors. He has missed 3 kicks. Yeah, they have scored 4 tries. So you can kind of blame Reece Walsh for not being 24-24 right now, to be completely honest with you. To be completely honest with you, he has missed 3 of his kicks. Broncos offload the ball there, bro. Don't offload the ball in your own 20. What are you doing? You're up by 6 with 4 tackle, 4.5 minutes to go, mate. Be careful. Senpai says Warriors scored 4 and missed 3. Yeah, there you go. So Payne Haas, he'll get this ball out to the 30-metre line here. Fifth tackle, 4 minutes to go right now. 24-18 is the score, but the Warriors are going to get still a couple more sets to go. And Milf kicks the ball down. That's a pretty... it's not a great kick. And the Warriors are going to have some great field position here. They're going to be at the halfway line here on first tackle with 4 minutes to go. They're going to go left-hand side. Somebody says Blaze had a hard tap from that offload. Well, kind of, but wow, what a game we're watching. Second tackle here for the Warriors. It's not that I had a hard attack. It's just that I'm just like, what are you doing? It's just ridiculously stupid giving that offload there when you're up by 6. Byron Davidson says, who's Warriors' usual goal kicker? I think Reece Walsh does usually kick it for him, doesn't he? Tumakamach says, we'll see you next week, bro, on your channel with my Warriors against your team. No. I'm Titans, mate. I'm Titans. So Titans, we're playing the Knights next week, my guy. Titans play the Warriors in 2 weeks' time. Left-hand side here. Oh, knock on for the Broncos. The Warriors are going to get fresh to the 6. I wouldn't be going just yet, Mr. Tumakamach. I wouldn't be going just yet. Hope it'll be a good game. Is this good game? Commentary, keep up the great work. Appreciate it, my guy. Thank you very much. But this game's not over yet, man. I wouldn't be going just yet. There's 3.5 minutes left, and the Warriors are going to have the ball 40 metres out here from the Broncos line after a knock-on from the Brisbane Broncos. Stephen Olsen says, no hate for the Broncos, even though Warriors lose, still nothing but mad love and respect for both teams playing their hearts out. Exactly right, man. That's how you got to think of it. Zambai says, don't the Warriors need a win to make the finals? Yes. They're not completely out of it, but they also kind of are pretty much out of it if they lose this game. Jack Lewis says, no way the Warriors will score. Well, gee whiz, that's a big call. They're 40 metres out right now. I just realised you're a Broncos fan, Jack Lewis. Chad Townsend gets it off to Hiku. Hiku here, 30 metres out from the line. 3 minutes to go here. Wade Egan with the ball. He's going to go left-hand side, gives it off to Noah Brown, who gets 20 metres out here. Second tackle right now. Big chance here for the Broncos. 3 minutes left. Second tackle. Gets it off to Harris Tavita. Harris Tavita to Adam Fanua-Blake. Warriors fans, you need to score right now, otherwise your season is done for. Third tackle now for the Warriors. They're going to go right-hand side here. He gives it off. It's a big chance here. Warriors, chance here. Warriors, chance here. No, he's going. He's 3 minutes short. He's 2 minutes short. Fourth tackle here. 2 minutes 40 to go. Fourth tackle for the Warriors. They'll still get one more, half a set, maybe even a set in this game, even if they don't score here. But if they can get a set restart, that'd be beautiful. Left-hand side here, Harris Tavita. Harris Tavita gets it off, and it's going to be taken down 4 minutes short here. The Warriors, here's their last tackle. Can they get something now? Walsh kicks it through. Try time for the Warriors. It's a try time for the Warriors. Ewan Aiken has scored a try. It's going to be 24-22 with a kick to come. They're going to check it. They're going to say no try here. But the Warriors have scored. They're going to check it in the bunker. I think he gets this try. I think Ewan Aiken gets this try. I don't think that the Warriors knock it on. If anything, the Broncos put this ball down first and it'll be a dropout. But either way here, wowee, Ewan Aiken puts the ball down here. Hold on a second. Reece Walsh, what a fantastic little kick here. Aiken comes through. They can't get the ball to Xavier Coates, put the ball down first. Or does Ewan Aiken? I think that's going to be... Whoa, I think Xavier Coates puts the ball down. I think that Xavier Coates gets the ball in here. Ooh! I think he grounds the ball. This is either a dropout or a try. There's no knock on here. This is a try, I think. I think this is a try. I think Ewan Aiken gets the try here. It's a try. If it's simultaneous, it'll be a try for Aiken. I'm just throwing that out there. Simultaneous means try for these. There's no knock on for the Warriors. Yeah, absolutely. So now it just comes down to who grounds the ball. I think the Warriors have scored here. But Reece Walsh, man, he needs to kick this ball. I think Coates puts his ball down, actually. But either way, it's going to be Warriors' ball here. But this is tough, man. He called no try, so because... Oh, man. This is tough, man. It's either off Coates for a dropout or it's going to be a try. But I think he's gone up no try, so you'd probably give this as a no try and drop out to the Warriors. I think you would go no try and drop out to the Warriors because I think that's Coates' hand. So that's a force... Yeah, so it's going to be a dropout here. So right call here. So that's tough there on the Warriors, but it's the right call. Ewan Aiken will not get that. It will be Xavier Coates putting the ball down there. So it'll be a what? What? Whoa. Wait a second. What? Hang on a second. No. Hang on. No. Don't ruin the game, referees. What? The bunker said that it was Xavier Coates who touched the ball there. What? They've just got this wrong. Xavier Coates had his hand on the ball, and the bunker said it. This game has just been, hello? Karma makes Reece Walsh miss this kick, because that is absolutely incorrect. The bunker was talking about that being a no try. It's come up try on the screen. And they said that it was going to be a dropout. He said that he grounds the ball in the in goal. That would then constitute as that being not a try, and the Broncos get the dropout to the Warriors. That is a massive controversial call here, and Walsh is going to miss the kick anyway. That's karma. That is karma. I'm sorry, Warriors fans, but you've just been also costed by this. You have just been cost by a bad call. So, Malcolm was saying good call. Well, guess what, big boy? You unfortunately just lost this game, probably, based on that call. Because you would have got the dropout, and then you would have been able to probably score closer. Reece Walsh has missed 4 kicks in this game. Just want to throw that out there. So if you want to be a Warriors fan who's saying that was a good call and that was a try, and you're lying to yourself, if you want to say that was a good call and that was a try, well, guess what? Karma's just hit you massively there, my guy. Karma's just hit you there massively. So it'll be 24-22 with about a minute 30 to go here in this game. Now, can the Warriors still come? Can the Warriors still come and win this? Absolutely, because they're going to get the ball back here. Can they still win? But if you're going to try and make out like the referees have made a good call there, the commentators are going off, the chat's going off, I'm going off, but the Warriors here on the left-hand side. Here we go. Big chance here. Minute 20 to go here of the game. Warriors with the ball. They're 35 metres out. They're going to go right-hand side. Here, and Bunty Uffo will get this ball to the 30-metre line right now. Martin Ciala says Walsh. Lee Morgan's just not a bad call. The Warriors still have a chance here. Second tackle for the Warriors. Adam Fanua-Blake. If they get a penalty, they go for the 2. There's a minute to go right now. Third tackle. What a game. Third tackle here. Fanua-Blake goes right-hand side. Wade Egan with the ball. He gives it off. It's going to be 40 metres out here. 40 metres out here. 4 tackle. They get a penalty. They take the 2. They go left-hand side. Wade Egan. They get a try. They win the game. Adam Fanua-Blake now 30 metres out here from the line. Fit tackle right now. Dasmate says, make sure to like and subscribe. Exactly right, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Wade Egan for a 2-point field goal. Reece Walsh, 2-point field goal. Oh! He's missed it. Oh, my God. It's a good strike, but he missed it. What a bloody game. What a strike, but he has missed the kick. A 2-point field. I forgot all about the 2-point field goal. I literally forgot all about the 2-point field goal, but Reece Walsh has missed 4 kicks in this game. Wowee. What a game. That's unfortunately the season there for the Warriors. You would imagine it's been a tough grind for the Warriors. They do get a try that was very dubious. But what a game, man. What a game by both the Broncos and the Warriors. And the Broncos should hold on here unless they can strip the ball here, the Warriors. First tackle with the Broncos at the halfway line. John Loves Sniper says, what a game, solid commentary, bro. Thank you very much, man. We stream every single game here, so obviously if you guys haven't subscribed yet. Oh, Katoa's thrown a punch there. Katoa has just thrown a punch here. Katoa has just thrown a punch here for the Warriors. Katoa has just thrown a punch here. He could be missing the next couple of weeks. Okay, Katoa has just thrown a punch here with 2 seconds left on the clock. Zampai says, Warriors played amazing and the ref should get sacked. Warriors played very good in the second half, but I have no idea what was going on with the bunker. Saturn Kelly says, that's a shame, but yet again, we shouldn't have won this shit call. But man, what a game. But like, I know Warriors fans, it's tough, but what a game. So we're watching a bit of a push and shove here. They're just checking in. It's going to be a penalty to the Broncos. It's on report, and it's fine. It's on report. They're going to move on. But Eli Katoa will miss the next couple of weeks here. Elliot Katoa will miss a couple of weeks. I'm pretty certain he just threw a punch on the ground there to the Broncos player. But guys, wow, how do I wrap that game up? Broncos were up 12-4 in the first half, or 12-8. Reece Walsh missed 4 kicks. My God, Reece Walsh unfortunately lost the game there for the Warriors with his kick and missed the kick there. But then again, that was absolute karma to a T because that shouldn't have been a try. Xavier Coates grounds that ball. It should be a dropout to the Warriors, not a try to the Warriors, dropout. And then they obviously probably get a chance to score even closer to the post, you know what I'm saying? So that's actually tough there for the Warriors because now they're going to miss a kick from the sideline instead of actually potentially getting it from right in front. No idea what Katoa just did there. Martin Cialis says the bunker is the Delta virus in their eyes. Wow, what a fantastic game. But look, Warriors, it's going to be interesting for you next season, man. That was a tough loss for you, but I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys can provide next season. You still do have 2 games, one against the Raiders, one against the Titans. You unfortunately need a lot to go your way. You need the Sharks and the Titans to both lose both their games. You can't have the Sharks or Titans or Raiders winning any of their games from here on out, which is just pretty much impossible. The Sharks do have Broncos and the Storm, which is a difficult couple of games for them, but the Titans do play the Warriors in the final round, plus they also get to play the Knights. Raiders, on the other hand, I don't know who they play. But man, I think they play the Warriors and then the week after. So yeah, you need to beat both the Titans and the Raiders, and that's a tough ask there. But guys, hit that thumbs up button if you love this. If you love this commentary and you love this stream, hit that thumbs up button. You love your rugby league, hit that one. Obviously subscribe if you are new around here. We bloody grind every single game. I'll be back a little bit later on, guys, for the. I'll be back a little bit later on for the Premier League, which is Tottenham versus Wolves and also Arsenal versus Chelsea. Yeah, appreciate you. Also, don't forget the Rugby Down Under podcast. Go and help us grow the Rugby Down Under podcast on Spotify in the pin chat. Go and give that one a follow. Next episode will come out on Wednesday. But wow, man, what a game. What a game. Congratulations, Warriors. You still did. I want to throw this out there to Warriors fans. You still had a positive season. You know, I put you guys, and even if you guys did come down there, I put you guys so low because I just truly didn't believe that this team was going to be able to do anything of note with not having any home games, and yet they're still right now, and they still push the whole way until the final 2 games. So yeah, look, it's unfortunate that you lost this game, but congratulations to the Broncos. They deserved this win. They definitely deserved this win. I was close to my score prediction of 25-24 to the Broncos. Probably does happen, to be honest with you, if the Warriors do get that kick. But geez, what a good game there. But thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on tonight for some English Premier League. And I'll also Levi Hawkins see you on the next stream, whenever the next stream that you come on, to see you join up as a member. And also, who was the other one? Harry Jones. Harry Jones will be joining up as a member too with his boys as well after that one. But obviously, we'll probably do that next week. But alright, guys, I'm going to jump off, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.